audience with Yasiel Puig?
Mira, I will sacrifice myself. No te preocupes. Hablo bien el español. So if we got to do it, we got it.
All right. That means look, and then she said, don't worry about it. Right? I got it right?
You did.
Yeah.
Who's the boxing translator that used to mess everything up? See? There was that guy on HBO.
Okay, but
just
it
make
ain't
sure.
me. It's not me.
No, Laura's got it on
Don't
lock.
be changing the answers now.
Laura's got it on lock as well. So, I was wondering who's touching me. That kind of got me. So that was where I was going to start, is I have my 2 jerseys here today, right? I've got my Otani DeMarco, and I've got my Freddie underneath it.
Yes.
Oral, which one should I start with?
Otani.
Otani?
Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting.
Come on.
I wanted the genuine article.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Very,
No, I'm
very
gonna have to do it.
There you go.
What's that? I'm gonna start with Otani. We're gonna swap them in and out.
It's only right. I mean, come on.
You had a pretty
now.
good day.
You think so? Yeah. Come on.
Indeed. Would you like to come on with us right now, Oral, or would you like to settle in?
Yeah,
come on in.
Yes, sir.
Come on in.
Since we're getting started about Otani. Yeah.
I don't know if you heard it when we were talking a second ago, but somebody described Legends Attic as Oral's Joint, which I don't hate.
That's pretty good.
It's a pretty good name.
Sounds like we have an alcohol license.
Or you serve pancakes.
Yeah. Maybe a place to get breakfast.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You serve pancakes and butter.
I'm a 2 eggs over medium guy, bacon burnt, English muffin with honey.
Grits? You like grits?
I would like grits, yeah.
I do. I love grits.
Yeah, do you put maple syrup on or butter?
No, just butter.
Just butter?
Are you a sweeten up your grits guy?
No, I mean, I like everything. But,
okay.
My go-to is what I started this segment with.
Yeah.
If this is considered a segment?
Yes, it is. Sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Like that, you've gone out to eat with most of your teammates, and I just thinking of the days when I went out. Like I had a guy. We took him to his first steakhouse ever. This dude was as country as an egg, right? First time he's ever been to Morton.
I've never heard that one.
Right,
pretty great.
So we're at Morton's Steakhouse, and he asked the waiter for, like, nachos. It's like, they don't serve.
Did he put ketchup on his steak, too?
He asked. That's what I'm saying. One of those things. You have one of those stories about a guy, like, you're taking out a young dude?
Well, you know, in baseball, you guys eat well in football right as soon as you get to college, right? You got training table, and then you get to the NFL, and you got enough money to eat well if the veterans are paying for it or you're paying for it. We start out at $600 a month for 6 months. We get $7 a day to eat on. So we're going to Denny's Grand Slam breakfast.
Yeah,
we're going
not a terrible choice.
We're going to Howard Johnson's fish fry for all the shrimp you can eat. We're going to places where Domino's Pizza, buy one, get one free. I mean, we are skimping.
Yeah.
And when I got married, which was – 3 years into minor league baseball, my wife married a $2,000 Visa bill. And she goes, "What have you been buying?" And I go, "What do you think we've been dating on?" So we cut up the Visa card and just said, we'll make the $60 minimum payment a month until it's gone.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to live on $60 a month, even back in the early 80s was chore.
That's how we got out of debt, is we cut up the card and started eating at home and hoping her parents or somebody would take us to dinner. And if I had a good game and somebody wanted in the minor leagues and wanted to take us to dinner, I'm like,
let's
you're
go.
Buying.
Yeah,
if not, we're going home for hamburger helper.
When you would go down on like a minor league rehab assignment, when you were an established major leaguer.
Established major leaguer, going home.
Did
I buy dinner for everybody?
I was going to say, do you have to kind of hook everybody up when you go down? Is that the unwritten rule?
I mean, my generation was, you learn from the veterans that you got to hook everybody up when you go down on a minor league rehab.
Yeah.
The other rule was if you go out to dinner during the season or in spring training, the guy making the most money picks up the check.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was one of the bad things. That's one of the bad things of getting a raise.
Yeah.
Or you choose who to go to dinner with by what salary they have. He's got a higher salary. I'll go with him.
Yes. Put it on that guy over there.
With Tommy, I'd find out where Tommy was going to eat, and then I would make a reservation about 15 minutes before his at that restaurant. He would run into us, and then we had signals on whether he could get our dinner tab paid.
Oh, well, yeah.
So if he would rub his forehead, it was, I don't know yet.
It's like putting on a hill.
And if he pulled on his ear, it's like, no, you're on your own. But if he looked at us and touched his nose, we were ordering filet and lobster and all kinds of stuff. So we had signals. And if I couldn't find out where he was going, I would wait till we would lose 2 or 3 games in a row, and I'd go in his office when he's so mad after the win or after the loss, and I go, hey, Skip, you know how to break this? And he goes, what, Bulldog? What do you want? And I'm like, last time you took me to dinner, we got on a winning streak. And so he'd be like, okay, what are you doing tonight?
How often did Tommy Lasorda go in his own pocket to pay for dinner?
Oh, come on. The gentleman is in heaven right now.
No.
He's looking down.
I'm just saying that he is one of the most
let's put it this way.
men.
He's not in heaven.
Where were you going with that?
He's not in heaven because he picked up a check.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Well done. Artfully done, to be sure.
What is this time like? I mean, when you're about to start a World
Waiting for the World Series?
Yeah. I mean, I know that like the week before the Super Bowl, it's weird.
Well, I've just been reading about this. It's not good for the Dodgers that the last 4 teams to go 7 games in an LCS have won the World Series because they're the one that kept winning, and the team that swept and waited around, and we were one of those teams, 88, where we went to Game 7 with the Mets, and Oakland was waiting around because they swept Boston, and we ended up, the Gibby home run got us off on the right foot, and I pitched in Game 2, and that one worked out well, and we ended up beating them. But this is a different Dodger team. I think this is a different scenario. I think they're going to break that trend.
Yeah.
I just was asked from Sportsnet LA because we're going to do a graphic tomorrow that now your audience will hear about what I'm going to say, but I picked the Dodgers in 5.
Really?
So it might be one game where Toronto's offense blows up and does really well, or it might be one game until our guys get their playing legs back under them. But other than that, the way the pitching has been going, there's been 5 pitchers on the Dodgers that have gotten, in the last series, got 87% of the outs.
That's incredible.
And that's the 4 starters and Sasaki.
Yeah.
In the whole postseason, those 5 pitchers have gotten 80% of the outs. So you look at those 5 are on a roll. The ERA is like below 1 or barely 1.
4 runs in 4 games.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean 15-4, you
yeah.
beat your opponent in a sweep, and then you sweep the Reds, and you only lose 1 to the Phillies, and the Phillies were really the toughest competition. And the Dodgers are moving to a team that doesn't have a left-handed starter, does have some left-handed relievers, but their best reliever is a right-hander in Varland.
Yep.
So they are moving really from facing a lot of lefties to a lot of righties that throw hard. And a lot of the same in a 7-game series, if it happens to go that far, they're going to see these guys a lot. They're going to see 3 of their starters probably twice. They're going to see their key reliever, Varland, they might see 4 times.
Oh God.
They might see him 5 because he's pitched every other game. So it's a good equation in a lot of facets when you look at the scenarios of what is happening that bends in the Dodgers' way. And it's just they are so good. But Toronto is so good, too.
Yeah.
So with that in mind.
Pick a better opponent.
Yeah. When you look at the way that they've played through the postseason and heading into the postseason.
Yeah.
Is this the ceiling of what this team can look like with this kind of pitching? Because the reason I ask, Oral, is as great as they've lost 1 game in the postseason. What is it? Something like 14-3 in their last 7, something crazy like that.
The last 20, they were 15-5.
15-5 in their last 20, and it doesn't feel like they've swung the bats all that great. Yeah. That's what's scary. Like this pitching plus the bats turned up.
No, they've been winning. Their blowout win is a 5-1 win.
Right.
That's a blowout, and they've won 3-1 and that kind of stuff.
You said in 5, right? So who's taking the L?
The Dodgers.
Yeah.
I don't know which particular player.
Which starter? That's all.
I don't know. Who's going to get the sack?
Well, me.
Yeah.
That's what he's got there. I'm just saying.
No, I know.
I mean, it's like you couldn't pick a better opponent. And I was telling him, like, the way this staff is throwing, they're obviously challenging each other. I don't know if it's the Otani factor at the end, but they're.
Well, I think the team. We started the season thinking this team would win 120 games. Mm-hmm. I think we are ending the season with a 120-game win season.
Yeah.
Team.
We were right.
Because they were super healthy at the beginning, got everybody together from the World Championship team and added great bodies. And then during the season, they started off really hot. Then they got hurt. And then they battled through and use 60 players on a 40-man roster. They figured out how to patch it up, but the whole time it's like get healthy and be ready for October. And the front office and Dave Roberts and Mark Pryor and everybody, the hitting contingent, have timed it up perfectly, and it has worked out. And even the guys that came back at the end, the Muncie's or whoever it was, the Tommy Edmonds, they got enough reps to be locked in.
Yeah, it wasn't like they throw them in like they're going to try to throw Bo Bichette in.
Bichette, yeah. So and you've got Snell on start 19, which is like amazing. And all these guys, other than Yamamoto, are right around 100 innings. You're still fresh at 100 innings.
Have you ever seen, I mean, we've seen great pitching staffs before. We've seen, the Braves of the 90s with Glavine and Smoltz and Maddox and those guys.
Enough for them. Enough about them.
But have you ever seen 4 guys pitching this well all at the same time?
Not really.
Yeah.
No. Not. You've had guys perform that well once they got into the World Series or once they got into the playoffs, but coming in with that momentum and continuing it, no. It's amazing. And coming in, we thought Yamamoto for sure, Snell for sure, maybe Glasnow or not. They're pitching him at home. He's going to have good light, but he has performed. And then you go, okay, Otani, and Otani hasn't done well hitting-wise when he pitches, and then he hits 3 home runs and strikes out 10 in 6 innings. So, yeah, as far as, like, who has done what coming into this, all 4, ridiculous.
Does that even make any sense, what you just said?
No.
We're a week away from it, right, when it happened to where 3 home runs.
Anybody can do that.
10 Ks.
Come on.
6 innings.
Come on.
No runs.
Oh,
like it just it sounds like
it's
a comic
amazing.
book.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
And you know what? And you just take the 10 Ks from me and put them over to the side, and you just say 6 innings of shutout ball.
Yeah.
Right. Whether you did it with 3 walks or 4 walks and a couple double plays or whatever, 6 innings in the big leagues in a playoff game is in shutout ball is amazing. Okay, then you add the 10 Ks. And then you hit the 3 home runs. Then you're at home. Then the game is kind of out of whack. So why even concentrate the last bat? But he does, and he comes into those games, not hitting well when he's pitched the day of or the day after. He comes into those games in probably the biggest slump of the season for him in the most important games. He takes batting practice on the field to change up his own regiment, which he is very regimented, like Kershaw and like Freddie and like Mookie. And he says, you know what, I'm going to do something different to kind of tweak the system here. And he explodes. And it's ridiculous how good he actually performed.
And the job's not done. Like I said, the only speed bump I see is Vlad Guerrero. But I don't think why change anything.
Yeah, Vladdy Guerrero, Bichette, Springer. Springer's up there with all these playoff home runs. I was reading an article this morning just to kind of get ready, and it's like 8 to 10 topics that are make this a must-watch World Series kind of thing. And, it's Otani against Toronto because they were the team with the Dodgers that came right down
That's
to the
funny.
wire.
Yeah.
And there was a story about how they had his locker set up there and the Blue Jay hat, and he has never given it back.
Can you blame him?
And all the gifts that were in this locker that they had set up, he packed a duffel bag and took them.
Oh, really?
And they didn't expect that.
Okay.
So, the article was talking about, they did research on whether he wants pulp in his orange juice or not. How he takes his coffee.
Deep cuts.
They did unbelievable things to make this locker an amazing thing. And, that's what the Dodgers did. The Dodgers did everything.
Oh, my God.
But, so it's this Otani against Toronto.
Yeah.
L.A. against Springer because of the 2017.
Oh, yeah.
The star power of their star power and the star power of L.A. And it's, they're the 5th highest payroll. We're the 1st highest payroll. It's the 2 big boys of the leagues.
They got Drake. We got Kendrick,
I think that one's already been settled.
I'm just saying.
That one's already been settled.
Yeah.
Who are those guys? Are they on the roster?
Well, they're not yet.
They don't play.
Not yet.
They might be late ads, or their rosters aren't out yet.
Okay.
We're here at Legends Attic, right? We are going to have a great day today. Oral Hershiser is here. Yasiel Puig is is going to join us here in a little bit. You can enjoy giveaways, special guests, and the amazing art of Dave Hobre at the ultimate sports fans destination right here at Legends Attic. You can get more information at legendsattic.com. We'll continue to talk about the World Series with Oral. We're going to talk with Eddie Alazade, who, of course, is a huge part of the co-owner of Legends Attic, and a friend of mine for a long time now. Very excited to talk to Eddie about everything that's going on. We have a little preview of what's coming up next week as well. So we got a whole bunch of things to get to. Mickey Hatcher is going to be here as well.
And I know we're on radio, but I know you're advertising our store, and thank you very much. But both of you, are you working out together? What's going on?
Why?
Because you look like you have had a cycle. You're looking like you're playing days.
A cycle.
Steroids.
Oh my God!
No, I think nice and fit is what he's going for.
Oh, are you
I
fit
appreciate
now?
the compliment.
Or is it creatine?
Well, how'd you know?
Well, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying. No.
Just make sure you hydrate because you're going to get cramps.
Today when he walked out of Legends Attic, I'm like,
man.
did you lose more weight?
I mean,
I did my steps today. Eddie,
did.
I talked to Eddie
You
this
look
morning.
great.
I had
What was the
my steps.
What was the last way out?
I'm not going to come on the radio with you guys
today.
anymore until I start working out.
I'm telling you.
Looking.
Come on.
Goodness.
Today.
What
was it?
209.
He's 209. There you go.
Started at 262.
Give me a little on that.
There you go.
Blow it
There
up.
you go.
Fireworks.
Nice. There you go.
Pretty good.
Cut the beard off. You'll be 208.
You're not a fan of the beard?
On you, yes.
Okay. I gotta create a chin somehow.
On Eddie also.
Yeah, and see, me and Eddie understand. That's for sure. More to come from Legends Attic here in Claremont. Yasiel Puig coming up about, half an hour from right now. It is going to be a great day. And here's how I got to know these guys originally, right? Talking about Rotolo Chevrolet. Dealer of the Year 13 years in a row. And you're going to have the same experience at Rotolo Chevrolet that I have had each and every time that I've gone out there. I've bought cars from Rotolo Chevrolet. I've been driving the Silverados from Rotolo Chevrolet for years now. And from the second you come on the lot, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, you're going to feel like an all-star. They're going to make you feel like you're the most important person there because that's exactly what you are to everybody at Rotolo Chevrolet. So if you've been thinking about a Chevy car truck, if you've been thinking about a Silverado, there is no place to go other than Rotolo Chevrolet. And if you're thinking, Trav, that sounds amazing, but I don't know, man, Fontana's a little out of the way for me. I live in Long Beach. I live in Ventura. Maybe you live up in Santa Barbara. That's all right. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. But whether you go in or go online, make sure that I know that Travis sent you in.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening November 13th. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, just 15 minutes south of Bakersfield. Less drive time means more playtime with 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, opening November 13th. This is how SoCal plays.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 5-2 and on their bye in Week 7 of the NFL season. Up next, the New Orleans Saints come to SoFi Stadium on November 2nd. And while so much attention, rightfully so, has been placed on that Rams offense, Matthew Stafford having a career year, Devontae Adams fresh off of a 3-touchdown day, and of course, the unbelievable season of Puka Nacua so far, the Rams defense has been just as good, giving up just 16.7 points per game. Plus, Nate Landman, a free agent acquisition, 67 tackles, including a team record 17 against the Baltimore Ravens a couple of weeks ago. He also has 1.5 sacks. How about Byron Young? 39 tackles on the season and a team-high 9 sacks. And then, of course, there is the first-round pick, the man who everybody expects to be an all-pro at some point in his career wearing Rams horns, none other than Jared Verse. 30 tackles and 4 sacks for number 8. With Wednesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavada Zona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. On every road with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeiselectric.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gatt has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergatt.com. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Hey!
Not a bad start right out of the chute.
Hey, Travis.
Award winner, World Series MVP.
Travis, I had so much fun when I was a kid breaking windows.
You like to break windows,
One
huh?
summer, like during this song, just breaking windows and stuff. Being a
This
bad
is your
kid.
breaking windows
Yes,
song.
I'm having fun ruining baseball too. As a Dodger
Let's make
fan.
sure Christian gets that headset right there.
Oh, right here.
Yep.
This one?
There
There
that
we go.
one right there. Absolutely.
Come on.
Absolutely. Come on in here, Christian. As promised, we're here with Eddie Alizadeh, Christian Alizadeh as well. Co-owner, manager of Legends Attic here. And fellas, let me just start with this. As always, thank you for having us out here so much. You know how much DeMarco and I love coming out here, and every time we go in there, we see something new. So thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Well, real quick, I want to call out my nephew here because he does a great job. But, by the way, the All-Star Classic, he had a chance to turn 2.
Yes.
And he overthrew this man at first base. And I've never let him live it down. And he said, no, he could have jumped for it. And I'm like, dude, this guy is
Should we settle this right here?
Overthrow me?
Here's what happened.
Because I sucked at first that day, yeah.
I'm at second base.
Yeah?
DeMarco was on the other team, and he was barreling down the line towards
Oh,
me.
okay.
I'm trying to turn 2. He didn't get down, so it was either put one right in his nose or sail one high.
We had a little conversation with our eyes, you know.
I wanted to
Something's
be
going to
invited
happen
back.
here, you know.
You should have dropped him, Christian. Just put one right in his forehead and get him down.
That was you at first base.
It was.
So it did go over your head.
I don't know if you heard the promo coming in, but my ethos is I don't try or show any sort of effort in the softball game at all. My glove is right here, and I give you about this much catch radius, so
I
with
got
him
to
in
put
the
it on
way.
you. I got to put it on you next year.
There you go, right there. The Tom Brady stuff is unreal.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's just so wild. Every time I walk through those doors, it's just a kapow, bang, boom. And those, I don't know why it's hitting me so hard. He captured everything. It's just, that's awesome. What is with the Brady stuff?
So so Fanatics is a great partners of ours. They gave us an opportunity to meet with Tom Brady. It was a paid kind of fan signing, and it was a god awful amount. I mean, and I'm thinking, let's make a business decision here. I talked to Oral, and I'm like, what if we had Dave paint some original pieces? And I said, Dave, can you get this done in a short period of time? And Dave's like, let's go. So he did not sleep. We met with Tom. He was amazing. And he signed the pieces, inscribed the pieces. We have a couple of them pre-sold. One might go at Allegiant Stadium. And the inspiration was like, hey, let's cover his career. And Dave will be on later, and he'll tell you. But, man, seeing it's the GOAT. I mean, how could you it's the best things I think we've had.
You met Tom.
We did.
He's a real human?
Oh, my gosh.
He's a real person.
Yeah, he was awesome,
Yeah.
and he was he was great. And Dave and I make fun of each other on how the meeting went because I felt like Tom interviewed us.
Yeah.
And so like I'll tell Dave like, dude, you literally I have video of you talking about the weather Laguna and you're talking about your kids and their dentist appointment. And he goes, no, dude, you said, hey Eddie, this is Tom. I'm like, dude, stop.
Wow.
So it was definitely a surreal moment.
Eddie, with that in mind, you and I were at a Dodger game together right before you were going to go to that meeting.
Yeah.
Right? And we were kind of talking about it. And you've been very successful in your life as a businessman. You're also a huge sports fan. Like, when you go into those moments to try to negotiate a business deal, and at the same time, it's like, that's Tom Brady. Like, how does that work out?
I mean, think about when you met Fernando, right?
Sure.
You probably replay that over in your head over and over again. You ended up hitting Fernando.
Yeah, that wasn't my best moment.
I didn't get that with Brady, but like, I mean, I feel like I would love to have that moment again, and it could have been. But I think it went as well as it could have gone. And Fanatics is so gracious. They love the paintings. We're going to do more stuff. We're in for Fanatics Fest, and so it's all. Oral wrote him a personal letter, and he knew Oral, and it was just a great moment as a fan and as a business owner. You're right. I mean, it was surreal.
He spent a few extra minutes getting ready that morning, like primping and all of that. We were waiting down in the lobby. We were like, dude, we got to go. He's like, hold on, I'm getting ready still.
You needed to be perfect for Tom?
Yeah. Camera ready, DeMarco.
I love it. Just in case, right?
You never knew.
You never know.
Never know.
I would love just for that same moment with Otani, just one time. Because that's the only guy, I guess now, seeing that over there, that I could put close to what Otani is as far as being great and one of a kind. This is what I meant. Sometimes it's okay to say in sports, the best you'll ever see is right now with this dude.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, it had to happen to somebody, some generation, some year, and I think we might be seeing it with this guy just like we saw it with him. There'll never be another him. There'll never be another Otani. You know what I mean? It's okay to say that.
Well, you told me something earlier today about what it felt like watching – I'd love for you to tell it, watching Tom Brady warm up, because I'll segue that into the announcement for next week. But what was it like watching him on the other side of the field?
Oh, okay. So played in some raucous environments at Nebraska, at the Horseshoe, at Kansas City. I mean, every crazy spot in the world where you fear being the opponent. The scariest thing, even as a broadcaster, the most intimidating moment I ever had in a football game was watching Tom Brady warm up in Foxborough with those banners behind him.
Wow. That's crazy.
I mean, it's like pelts on the wall, and he's still gunning. Like, we have no shot today. And he had Randy Moss that day.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
that helps.
Yeah. It's like, just keep the bus running. This will be over quick. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, just one of those. So the same thing that you're seeing right now. And I do think this. I think Otani is the reason this starting pitching staff is doing what it's doing.
I don't push back
down.
too hard on that.
Yeah.
I mean, that is one of those, you're chasing something that is uncatchable, but you're going to give it the best thing that you can, and that's a lot, I think, of what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Christian, let me ask you this. Eddie and I have talked about this. I've asked Mike Capozzi about this, and we've talked to him. What's your favorite thing in there?
Ooh, I'm biased, right? Because I went to Oregon, so we've got some sick
Hold on,
game
switch spots with
used.
me.
Oh, you're coming over?
Yeah, right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I need to get closer.
We got a dog.
Yeah,
dog and a duck next to each
So,
other.
like 2020 Rose Bowl, that was the year Justin Herbert had 3 rushing touchdowns, took down the Badgers. So we've got a game-used helmet from that game that year. So I'm partial to stuff like that. He does a good job of filling the store with stuff that I feel like I want to buy every day, which is where my paychecks are going. But so, I mean, that for me, I mean, it's hard to not pick Dave's artwork. He's creating masterpieces every day. But, shoot. I mean,
you got to get a DeMarco Farr autographed Washington helmet.
Oh, yeah. I got plenty. Yeah. Yeah. Anytime.
Yeah. I didn't know you went to Washington, man, and this isn't even working for me.
Come on now. That's what I'm saying. I had fun at your stadium a lot. There we go. Yes, sir.
I believe it.
That was, yes.
Odunze gives me nightmares.
Oh, my God,
he did some bad things to them up in Eugene.
No doubt. No doubt. I know. And it's only going to get better. Crazy. I just cannot believe, really, when you flip to college football, that we are talking about the Big Ten. I still can't believe it.
It's bizarre.
We're chasing the Big Ten now.
It's bizarre.
Yeah. I mean, I miss the Pac-10, Pac-12, don't you?
Pac-12 after dark.
Yes.
7:30 kicks.
Oh, my God.
Some weird things happen.
45 to 42 is kind of the expectation.
Right. Explosion. Yeah. It's West Coast ball. I still think we can bring it back.
I'm convinced it will. Maybe it might take 20 years, but it'll be back.
Yeah.
This seems like an unsustainable thing to do. Eddie, you and I were texting as it was happening. You were in the ballpark when Shohei did what Shohei did. 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts, 6 innings, no runs. Do your very best to describe the emotion, the electricity in the ballpark.
I mean, it was unreal. That's what you're hearing, explosions. And for me, I'm such a Kobe guy, and to just know that guy was working out prior to and literally hitting those type of pitches out of the ballpark prior to, and just after that first one, it's like he knew it was coming. He was on it, and I'm like, I've been to Freddie, I've been to all the great days, and it's the best game I've ever been to because it's just the most magical moment. I mean,
it was more exciting than the Freddie one.
Oh, totally. I think so because you know what? For me, World Series, that's great, but we saw something that you probably will never see again.
Yeah.
I mean, and you can go back and say,
well,
I saw the Freddie homer, but
wait a minute.
You're talking to all the baseball fans. If I'm talking guys in New York, I saw Shohei hit 3 home runs, strike out 10 batters, get the win in a clincher to clinch the pennant.
He may erase that. He may do something better than that. You know, the guy's still around, and he still has a World Series to play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Unreal.
It's indescribable. Like, take me through it, Christian. The Shohei memorabilia aspect of it. I know a lot of his stuff is incredibly valuable, but when something like that happens, does it kind of kick the floor up even higher?
It has exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, since that game, even this year, right? Every kind of month over month, you look at his prices. And you think, oh, God, he can't possibly continue to go up, right? When is the drop going to come? When's the bottom going to fall out of his market? It never does. It's a better investment than the S&P 500. Not investment advice, but
hey, wait.
Post that game, though, I mean, it's gone absolutely nuts. I mean, you cannot grab any of his stuff from just about anywhere, and nobody wants to sell it because they're thinking, what's he going to do next?
What if he closes out the sweep?
Oh, well, that's honestly what my hopes and dreams entail. Look, I want the Dodgers to win the World Series, period, sentence, paragraph. But if I could choose the way I would like it to end, I would like it to end with him coming out of the bullpen to do this. Like, let's just add a whole nother wrinkle to this thing. That would be better.
Yes.
But now you got to get it done within 5 games, so it's got to happen pretty quick.
That's what Earl said.
But here's the problem. He's going to pitch Game 4, so coming out of the bullpen Game 5, maybe a little bit challenging. But I mean, that's really the only thing left for him to do. There's nothing else, right? He's won the World Series. He's won the MVP. He's hit 3 home runs in a game where he struck out 10. He hit one over the blanking roof, which you were like, did that leave the stadium? I'm like, I think so. Why not have a save, right?
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Save, a shutout to clinch.
A shutout would work.
Who knows?
I mean, that's what I was saying about
Levitate.
Derek Jeter. Like, he's your 4th starter.
Wow.
He's your 4th starter. I mean, you just put it like that. It's going to change baseball forever if they win back-to-back. So, unbelievable.
Well, guys, let me say it one more time. Thank you so much for having us out here. And, Eddie, we're going to be back next week.
Okay, real quick. So, you're talking about what it's like seeing Tom Brady. Like, Jim Tracy's a good friend of mine, former coach of the Dodgers. The question I always used to ask him, I probably asked him 10 times. I was like, what was it like when game over, Eric Gagne would come out of the bullpen? And he said the whole team would look over at the other dugout and just see the faces, and it was just a look of defeat. And so I'm so excited to announce, hopefully everyone's listening here. They'll come back next Thursday because we've got Eric Gagne, game over, coming here, along with Sean Green, who played for both the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. They'll be here same time, and I'm just so excited about that. Eric Gagne, I've talked to him on the phone a few times. Unbelievable. It's going to be great.
Sean Green had the greatest single game in Dodger history until you-know-who showed up.
Oh, that's right, the 4 home run game against Milwaukee.
Right? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Otani's just coming in with this ginormous eraser, like going, hey, cool 19 total base game, hold my beer, I'm going to go out here and do what he did in Miami.
I got that, yes.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for coming or for having us out here. And we look forward to
it. Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Christian.
Thank you. You
guys.
Yeah, Duck. Yes, sir. I never lost to Oregon. Not once. That's
another reason he should have hit you between the eyes with that softball.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
I was just trying to stay upright. Come on now.
Just put it on you all of a sudden.
That grimace was not for him. That was me running in pain. That's what that was.
How's the knee, by the way?
Good. We're good. Absolutely
right?
good. Yes.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I'm fine.
Listen,
how did this turn to me all of a sudden?
Because you looked a little hurt.
I do not look hurt.
That's a nice word.
No. Oral says I'm on steroids.
I was just going to say.
Then you say I look hurt. What the heck is going on here? Come on.
Me, not you.
Wow.
I mean, maybe it was a skirt yesterday. I don't know.
It's not a skirt. It is a kilt.
Sorry.
Did you wear it home?
No, I took it off immediately. Come on, dude. I mean,
I could just see
in
you
the station is fine.
I could just see you walking through the front door of your house like, I'm home. How you guys doing?
I think some dudes can sell it. Quentin Lake is a dude that could actually sell that.
Okay. You rocked it.
And wear a kilt and actually make it cool.
I'm a little confused.
I cannot do that.
I'm not going to put your business out in front of all these fine people here.
But I will. What are we talking about?
But here's what I'm just going to let you fill in as many details as this as you want. You're going to know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You like to live your life a certain way in your own home.
Yes.
You like to be unfettered.
Oh,
okay.
Yes. Free.
So, free.
Oh, yeah, I can't talk about that.
So why not kind of put the best of the both worlds together? You can still be free and yet be covered to a certain degree. Why not get a series of kilts that you could wear inside the house, and you'd be able to just have your business everywhere but still be covered up and have some sort of decency?
I don't think I could ever make the kilt fly. It's just not going to work. It's just
you look fine.
It's just different. It's just not going to work here. But I'm telling you,
is it up here though, or because from a comfort
situation, it's out there.
You look like you were pretty good.
See the guy right there with the sunglasses and the beard?
Yes.
It's I can't sell that.
I bet he could wear one.
Do you have a kilt?
Yeah.
No. See?
Would you wear one? See?
Oh.
You might. I'm telling you, as I was sitting there, I get it. I understand why they wear it. It's very comfortable.
It looks comfortable.
I wish I could sell it. I wish we could make this a thing.
Like, sometimes we resist certain things because you're like, nah, it feels a little dainty or whatever it may be. And we kind of like, nah, I don't think it's for me. And then you try it, you're like, where's this been my whole life?
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of airflow.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
There's a lot of freedom.
Yes, natural air conditioning.
There's a lot of freedom I like, yes.
And when you cook your bacon, you don't have to be cautious.
Absolutely. Have you met a real Scotsman before?
I don't believe I have.
Yeah, I mean, they like the headbutt a lot and stuff like that.
They're a physical people.
Right. So they're wondering what's wrong with us. Like, we need to catch up to them. You know, the Sua. Ask Sua about the lava lava. Almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wrap up and be cool. I wish I could wear that. I just can't pull it off. What do you wear it with?
Whatever you want. Look, you're DeMarco Farr. You won the Super Bowl. You've won the Rose Bowl.
You can't be wearing a kilt and Air Force Ones. That's just not.
Why not?
That's because you just see. Look, you can't do that.
Why not?
It makes no sense.
You could be a trendsetter.
It makes no sense. No,
I
am not.
You're not seeing what like Russell Westbrook wears the NBA games.
No.
You could be the radio equivalent of that.
I need to be told that's cool. I'm not going to be a trendsetter. That's not going to happen. That's not going to be me. No.
I think you got to do it.
But I do. I think Otani is due for he's going to close the show big. He is.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. It's just he's one of those guys that has that unbelievable knack for moments, timing, big events. And
just be the Dodgers. I think you'll scare the dog out of them.
Yeah, they just need to be what they've been. And they even have a little wiggle room from that.
Yeah.
Like they could even come down a hair and still be on the right side.
Yes, just be perfect. The tide of momentum will shift towards you, and they won't know what to do.
All right, this Veterans Day, ESPN LA and National University want you to nominate a hero for the Stories of Service sweepstakes. You can share a photo of your veteran on Instagram and tell us how they make an impact in your community. You tag at ESPN Los Angeles and use the hashtag Stories of Service for your veterans' chance to win VIP Lakers tickets and share their story live with Mason in Ireland. That's thanks to the veteran-founded National University. Choose from 150-plus programs, earn credit for prior experience, and explore tuition discounts at nu.edu. All right, Yasiel Puig is scheduled to join us coming up here in just a little bit. We're going to check in with Mickey Hatcher, who was a member of the Stuntmen way back in 1988 and hit one of the best home runs I've ever seen. By the way, I looked up Mickey's numbers in that World Series. Mickey went off.
Mickey was on
in
one?
that World Series. He was on a heater, so we'll talk to him as well. But coming up next, none other than Yasiel Puig. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. And we know that you got a lot of choices when it comes to your legal team. But when you are involved in an accident, when you get hurt in an accident, that's when you need Joseph S. Normand and Normand Legal, a friend and partner of ESPN LA for over 15 years. And it can be incredibly stressful. It can be overwhelming, and a lot of people coming at you really quickly when an accident happens, and that's why you need to get on the phone with Joe. 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or you can go online at normandlegal.com. He's helped thousands of people like you and me recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. They cover all the bases, play every position, and never leave you on the sideline alone. The law office of Joseph S. Normand, 213-747-1234, and make sure they know that Travis sent you.
showed up, and I think Yasiel Puig, everybody. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
Yes, sir. Yasiel, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you very much.
Good to see you.
How are you feeling?
Doing good in yourself.
I am feeling fantastic. So let's start with this. Obviously, you look around here, and there are a lot of people that have come out to see you, to get your autograph, to take a picture with you, to spend a little time with you. What do you think, in your opinion, is the reason you have resonated so dramatically with Dodger fans?
First of all, thank you for everybody in here to come in here and enjoy my day today. And I'm so happy to see a lot of people here. And, you know, I always love Los Angeles. I always love all these fans. And playing here is one of my best things in my life. Playing for these amazing people, this amazing stadium and city. And I'm so happy to be here. And we're going to keep fighting to come back one day.
I remember it seemed like every day we were talking about you in some sort of way on Sports Talk Radio, just everywhere. You were everywhere. How did you deal with that becoming famous for the first time when everybody knew your face, everybody knew your name? How did you deal with that the first time that hit you?
That's a little difficult. You know, I coming from Cuba with nothing and play simple baseball. When the Dodgers invite me to a spring training, I do the best I can when he give me an opportunity. And I start playing so good and so, I don't know, crazy or whatever. And all these fans start loving me, and I get so excited and start licking my bat for all these fans.
Was that something you had done before, or was that something just in the moment, I'm going to lick the bat?
No, I never do that before. All the time when I do it after that, I said, like, what is my bum doing? You know, like, because I go home and I don't know my bat is clean or whatever, and I lick in the bat, and I said, now I do it for the fans. And some fans told me, hey, you need to lick in the bat.
So we have the call of when you licked the bat. Laura, do we have that? Can we play that right now?
He's working on it.
All right, he's gonna find us right now.
You really licked the bat?
Yeah.
Did he lick it?
Was
did
the bat
he
clean?
No,
I guess it was after you licked it.
I don't know. That's the reason I said that. After like licking my bat, I start thinking like, oh, my bat is clean or no? Well, I already did it. I said, you know,
you're still here. You're
still
alive.
It's in the moment, you know.
Yeah.
It's,
right.
It's a hard situation, and somebody's excited, and I do that kind of stuff, or later I say, oh, why'd I do that?
See, that's the worst thing, Travis, when you do something and then it works. Now you're stuck doing it.
Now I got to lick the bat every time for sure. Yasiel Puig is joining us here at Legends Attic. We're also joined by Lizette. Is it Arnett? Carnett is here, Yasiel's agent as well. And what the voice of the Lakers, John Ireland, who comes and he does the show before us here, he asked a question that's probably a very good question for the both of you guys. Has anybody ever offered to make a movie out of your story? And to come and say, obviously coming from Cuba, coming to Los Angeles, the impact that you made on the community with the Dodgers. I mean, it feels like a movie already. Has somebody come and approached you guys with that?
Yes, we've had several offers to make a movie, but Yasiel wants to, tell his story his way. And he's very insistent on making sure that it's all based on what happened. There's no making it even colorful. It's really, truly, his life was a movie. Human trafficked, kidnapped, just everything that happened to him to get to the Dodgers, and the fact that he was with the Dodgers in the farm system for 60 days before he made it onto the show. Everything is just so incredible.
What about
the plane almost fell too?
The plane almost fell?
Which plane ride?
Oh, a friend, I crossed the border in Mexico to the United States.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we crossed walking and the process and everything with the American people. And later I need to fly from, I don't know, close to Texas, and we need to emergency landing and San Antonio.
San Antonio, okay.
And I call and the people bring me to Cuba. So here, hey, you guys party because now you're going to get the money. And me, I almost dead.
The plane almost didn't make it. Yeah.
Wow.
So she mentioned that just a very, very brief stop in the minor leagues before you got called up to the major leagues to play with the Dodgers in Los Angeles. When you were down in the minors, you were like, hey, guys, this league isn't enough for me. I need to move up. You need to get me up to the big leagues as quickly as possible.
No, I do the best I can that moment in Arizona for spring training, and like 1 week before the season start, he told me that I can make the team because it's Andre Ite, Mark Kang, and Crawford, and I doing a really good games and everything good, but I need to go to minor league. He sent me to Chattanooga, and I start playing there and enjoy with teammates over there, and later keep doing what I do, like play baseball. And
Then
June,
they needed him.
and
that helps.
And June, he called me up, and I so excited. I almost coming for a week or 2 weeks, waiting to all the players get back from injury, but I stayed there.
Wait, I got to hear this. We have the sound of him licking the bat. Please play that. I got to hear this. This is great.
Fifth in the orders. The runner takes off with a swing and a foul. Always entertaining Yasiel Puig. You never know what you're going to see. How about a lumber lollipop right there?
A lumber lollipop. That's you. I love that. That's there. When did you start playing baseball? Like, when did you know this is my thing? This is what I was born to do?
Well, I started playing baseball when I was 5 or 6 years old in Cuba. Like we play any sport, but I love soccer more than baseball. But I think there's not too many soccer ball in Cuba, and that's the reason I'm not making a soccer player. And some coach live close to my house. He told me, "Hey, you're going to be a baseball player," and he told me, "Come with me and take me to the school," and that's the reason I started playing baseball.
When did you realize what the Dodgers were? Like, when did they get on your radar when you were a kid, when you started playing?
No, I am Mexico. I only know Yankees.
Oh, because Marlins, because in Miami.
Yeah. Miami.
Sure.
And Yankees because it's the winning team in baseball. So it's not too many in Cuba when I be there.
Right. Yasiel Puig joining us here at Legends Attic. Yasiel, let's go back to 2017. You're on the Dodger World Series team that goes and ultimately loses in 7 games to the Houston Astros. We know what happened in that World Series. Everybody knows what happened in that World Series. What are your memories of that? How do you feel about how everything that happened in that World Series, knowing that you guys got ripped off?
No, it's so sad because that happened, but I'm excited. At least me come here to the United States and making to the World Series. That's one of the biggest things the all baseball players want to do. And whatever happened, everybody know.
Yeah.
But
you can say it. They cheated. You can say it. Go ahead.
Yeah, he cheating on us, but we went to the 7 games, and the sad for me is we lost in home.
Yeah.
And we supposed to do at least better game. That the game 7, we not do that great, and that's the reason I lose the opportunity to make my freeze or my only World Series ring for this city from long time ago. The Los Angeles not went to the World Series or not win any World Series, and I so excited, and that's the reason I so dedicated and so frustration at the same time that I make to the World Series, but I not winning the World Series for all these amazing fans and all these amazing cities.
See this guy right here? He will never forgive them.
Never.
Ever.
I was just watching. You were playing. I can't imagine how you feel.
See, all these people,
I was just yelling and throwing things at my TV. You were the ones that had to live it.
Yeah, because I so sad because before in 2013, 2014, we losing with San Luis Cardinals and no win a little bit more advanced, and every year is the same thing. And finally, we went to 2017 World Series. I said, "Oh, this is the time," and God giving myself and all the players the opportunity again 2018 and doing the same thing.
Yeah,
cheating again, bro.
Yeah, and then you go back the next year against the Red Sox in 2018. You played in 2 World Series in 2 years, which is an amazing accomplishment. 2 pennants in a row. How different is playing baseball the entire season and then playing baseball in October?
That's a lot of difficult, but for myself, I always thinking it's a normal game.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too much pressure on myself, because when somebody putting too much pressure on himself, it's not going to do what you're supposed to do. This is a baseball. There's a team. He's not doing my thing, and the time that he's supposed to do, it's going to be my teammates behind me, support me. And
is it hard to do that, to just put yourself in that, okay, this is just a game, because it's the World Series?
Well, to me, it's like I want to only enjoy the game. Like if I not hitting right now, I try to play catch something, everything that you hit into my side, I want to catch, and my teammate is going to hit, because like always we know here, Dodgers always have a really good team and good players. Like Otani now, he's not doing big good. And the last game, he hitting 3 home runs and striking out 10 people, And he's been worrying. Maybe he's worrying, I'm not doing nothing. And people start talking. Blah, blah, blah. But he have his teammates and winning and beat the Milwaukee in 4 games.
No, I don't know. I've never seen a guy hit 3 home runs and strike out 10 people. I don't know what that looks like.
No. Nobody see that.
Yeah. What do you think of Otani Mania? What do you think of him as a player? I mean, you've been in there. You were the guy. I mean, and then there's this other thing. I mean, what do you think of Otani?
I don't know. He's coming from this planet,
Yeah.
He's so amazing. Everybody can hit 2-3 home runs, bro. Pitching and later go there and hitting home runs and running and stealing base 50-50 and striking out like 100 and 200 people. That's amazing.
Is it the whole thing, or if you took him as a hitter, that would impress you? Or if you just took him as a pitcher, that would impress you? Or is it just the whole thing?
He says all himself. Only you look at him and he's just impressing you. He's 6-something, so cute, so beautiful.
right. I'm with you, right? Yes.
He's so perfect. I don't know. His mom and dad making him perfect in Japan.
Just about. You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Now, I'm not going to put you on the spot right here, but I saw you throw from right field. I saw you throw guys out from the warning track at home plate at third base. If you wanted to pitch, could you have been a major league pitcher with that kind of arm?
I don't know. Now, to come back to MLB again, I can pitching. I have my T-shirt right there.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to pitch.
Making a comeback?
Yeah, come back as a pitcher, whatever, but I want to come back one day too.
Did you ever pitch as a kid?
No. We need to. I used to play catcher I have 18 years old.
Oh, you were a catcher?
Catcher, but I get so tired being catching, and the center fielder is the second catcher, and everybody hitting to the center field. He never catch the ball, and I told coach, can you switch me there, please? And he said, okay, go there. And I start making good catches and hitting to the wall and say, I want to stay here.
What did you enjoy most as a player? Is it hitting a home run? Is it throwing somebody out at the base? Is it stealing a base? What brought you the most joy as a player?
I like to be running all the time.
Yeah.
Like running. Hit a home run is okay, but making good contact and still running all the times in the bases, that's the reason being Scully called me the Wild Horse.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. So we have the time where Vin Scully brought up one of the great nicknames of all time, the Wild Horse.
In that year, I believe you had 9 triples. And that's when the Wild Horse began. You would round first, and what everybody thought was a double. And you would turn it into a triple. And watching you run, especially in the beginning on the green grass in the outfield, all I could see in my mind was a big stallion, a Kentucky Derby winner, racing across the grass, the tail flying, all of that good stuff. And all of a sudden it hit me. My God, he's a wild horse out there. And so every time you got a triple, 9 times. I'm thinking double, you're thinking triple. And when you would round second and head for third, then it would come out. The wild horse is loose again. So I'm delighted and privileged to at least have an association with your wonderful foundation.
What does that mean to you to hear Vin Scully talk about giving you that nickname?
No, I'm so excited. The first time I met him and he called me that nickname, that's the reason I opened a charity foundation, because I always want to help kids and help the community. And I call him the Wild Horse because being a Scully. And he's a really good friend and good father for me. He helping me a lot, and we have a really good times in my charity foundation. We have lunch and dinner with him and his family. So one day I launching in Beverly Hills, and he walking there and say hi to me. I'm so excited and so happy to meet him when he's alive, and I play with the Dodgers.
Sure. It's a perfect nickname. And just one thing, Travis, you're lucky that the NFL didn't get a hold of him.
Yeah.
I swear. I'm just looking. I'm like, dude, how big are you for real? Yeah. I've heard that you were just, this big, thick dude. You were bigger than I thought. Like, how much and how fast were you when you were at your fastest? When he was talking about the wild horse, I'm turning this into a triple. How fast were you back then in some sort of metric?
I don't know. I don't know how fast, but I've been follow chickens in Cuba all the time to
It's like
eat
Rocky Balboa.
Following chickens?
Yeah, because chicken don't want me killing the chicken to eat. And I need to have something to eat in my mom, and I've run into the chicken, and that's the reason I run it so fast.
That's how you run so fast. It's the truth, right? Dudes in Florida chase rabbits. He chases chickens. I got you. But the decision to round second, going to third, though, what was that all about? Like, I can get this. Nope, I can't stop. What?
No, I can't stop, and sometimes when I starting so hard, after I making contact to the ball, I want to keep going to the second, to the next base. And some teammates told me, hey, you can be out because you the freeze boy. I said, what I do, running or not running, and that's made me a little bit take it easy a little bit, but I always want to be running in the base. If I have a chance, I hitting in the Dodger Stadiums, a triple, hitting to the left field and the playoff, and I hit into the third base, and I get so tired there, and I do like Michael Jordan. I'm so tired, like, damn, man, I running too much. But I'm so excited, I can't stop. Sometimes, one time here in Los Angeles, too, I hitting a ground ball to the center field.
Yeah.
And the center field missed the ball, and the coach told me stop, and I said, Coach, I can't stop.
No way. No way.
And I get home and get safe and Dodgers win. But I say, Coach, you need to stop him.
Yeah. I'm going. Right. I can make this. Yeah.
Yasiel, what about that? Obviously, you brought an incredible amount of flair and style to the game when you played, and thankfully, I would argue, that we've gotten comfortable with guys expressing themselves playing baseball now, and everybody can do and express themselves, and you hit a home run, you strike a guy out. But when you first came to the big leagues, it was kind of like, you shouldn't do that. Do you take a little bit of pride in knowing that you kind of kick that door down, and now everybody can express themselves when they do something extraordinary?
I asked that question to her.
All right, Lizette, what do you think?
You know what? He's a natural talent, and I think that a lot of what happened with Yasiel when he was with the Dodgers was the fact that they weren't used to the way that he played. This was something different. It was something so innate. It was just natural, born talent. And when you start telling a natural born talent, you can't do this, you can't do that, then he starts to question himself. So I think that's the issue. That was the issue with Yasiel. I think that if they would have just let him be like a beautiful piece of art, he might still be there, along with someone diagnosed ADHD that he had to figure out.
Sure.
So
okay.
That's something that's really important.
Well, it's just
like
nice.
don't flip the bat.
Well, now you see a bat flip.
Now it's
bat flips are fun.
Yes.
I only flick the bat because I think I make a good contact, and I flip the bat not to disrespect the pitcher or the other teammates, but now everybody hit a home run, licking the bat, take a selfie in the free base, running, play basketball, and nothing happened, bro. When I do that, it's a big problem for myself, and that's one
Travis,
of the,
this weird sport. See, you can lick a bat, but you can't flip it.
Go figure.
Right.
I've never figured out all the unwritten
sense.
rules at all. Laura Romo, our producer, Yasiel, who's wearing a 66 Dodgers jersey today.
Thank you.
She's got a question for you.
All right, tú has jugado béisbol en muchos países, en los Estados Unidos, en México, en la República Dominicana, en Corea del Sur. ¿Dónde se vive el béisbol con más pasión?
En Corea.
En Corea, ¿por qué?
No sé, tenemos que ir allá y preguntarle a los coreanos. It's like Korean people is something different. The first time I played there, it's like COVID season because the COVID for Korea is a little bit bigger than us. when we finish the COVID in the United States and do parties, Korean people still using the mask and 20 days stay, not go out from your house and blah, blah, blah. And over there, people sharing too much and from the first inning to the 10th inning. And that's
The fans are amazing in Korea.
And it's too many people. Here in Los Angeles, there's a lot of more people than Korea in the stadiums because this stadium is the huge stadium that you ever play in baseball, any country in any baseball field. This stadium here, the stadium is amazing and so beautiful. But and Korean people, these people never get tired. Like it's always chills, like Mexican people here in Los Angeles, you know.
Yeah, we know how to party.
I feel like I'm back
Yeah, but you see, you need to have party. You need to have party to cheer.
Yep.
Korean need to have party.
Oh no, we don't. I have tequila all the time. We don't need a party. I just have it.
Would you still like to play more baseball?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you still playing somewhere? Are you staying in shape? Like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I go in November 10 to Venezuela.
Oh, you're going to play winter ball?
Yeah, play winter ball to be ready for anything, Korea or any spring camp or whatever.
Or it's time to come back. It's time to come back.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, Dodger fans would love to see you play again.
Travis, warm up the arm. Come on, let's go see it.
He doesn't want any of this. Sorry, Yasiel. I only break it out on special occasions. I only do it. It has been a real treat. I think
I have one
more.
One more question. Do you have a favorite home run?
My home run in the World Series with Boston against Kobe Bryant behind me. So excited, so happy. And
did you know he was there? It's a very famous picture where Kobe is.
No, I knew that he's there because before he throw the free speech.
Yeah.
And go inside and say hi to everybody and say, hey, good luck and whatever. And he's sitting there with the family. And all the time we looking to him. And that moment is my moment. He hit a home run. And he's so excited and both watching each other. And,
that's awesome.
And he's so excited. And later I take the photo and print and he signed it for me. And I signed it. And later call me and whatever happened. And I still not believe. It's a long time ago, but I not still believe that he's going.
Well, what a memory. Yeah. What an incredible moment. And what a thrill for DeMarco and myself and everybody here. A chance to get to hear you tell these amazing stories. Thank you so much, Yasiel. It was a real pleasure.
Thank you.
I think I can tackle him,
It's
though.
a treat. I don't know if you want that,
I think I can tackle him, though.
I'm not sure if you want that smoke at all. The great Yasiel Puig joining us here on DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Harry Douglas here. Look, being a man doesn't mean skipping self-care. Manscaped makes it easy to feel confident, clean, and ready for anything. Whether you're at work, hitting the gym, traveling for business, or heading for a night out. The Lawnmower Trimmer gives you precision, the Beard Hedger keeps your look tight, and their grooming essentials smell incredible. Manscaped's tools are built to perform, helping you stay sharp, smooth, and feeling your best every single day. Because real confidence starts with a clean cut and the right gear. Get all the Manscaped products you need right now at your local Target.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
If you've been thinking about selling your home and you've heard about Seller's Advantage on the radio or seen them around town, you might be a little skeptical, wondering if they're just another shady company trying to take advantage. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes from sellers in Southern California for over 20 years. They hold an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, and there's a reason they have some of the best reviews in town. Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer that can match what you'd end up with after paying for expensive repairs and agent commissions without the hassle of listing your home. Plus, they take pride in buying on your terms. If you want to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-2747. Or, better yet, go to their website, sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd to host the Saints in a classic NFC West versus NFC South showdown. You can experience this game live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/NO. Again, that is therams.com/NO to see stars like Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams house.
Squirrel, win this game day with Amazon Pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you and on your schedule. Whether you're running from work, home, or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Funchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes. That's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
Yeah. Yes, I got that too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
Legends Attic in Claremont. An absolutely great day. We still going to talk with Mickey Hatcher coming up in a little bit. We're going to talk with Matt Young coming up in a little bit. So I know Oral's going to come back through again. So lots of baseball still to talk about.
What a Puig story,
dude.
Oh my God.
I love the chicken story.
No, wait, hold on a minute.
That was amazing.
I was like, what?
That was amazing.
You left me and Travis out of the whole conversation.
I think I know what she asked.
Yay.
Can I ask?
I figured it out when he was talking about Korea.
You've played all over the world. Where's your favorite place to play? Something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Along those lines.
Yeah, you can order food anywhere, can't you?
Yeah, I do. Well, I can point.
Yeah, pretty good. I know.
One.
But,
yeah.
dude, you got to let us in on the convo.
I mean, technically, I did let Travis know. We talked about it earlier when I said, hey, I wrote some Spanish
Oh, you had prior knowledge of the question.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got the teacher's edition.
Once he said Korea, I got it. But, yeah,
I got
fascinating
Pais
story.
in the middle of that as well. So I knew that meant country.
Yes.
All right, Mickey, right here. Right here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
What a nice shirt there.
We'll keep this thing going.
Get over there? Yeah.
Mickey Hatcher joining us right now here from Legends Attic as well. World Series champion Mickey Hatcher, longtime major leaguer. Did you fire any paintballs over there, Mickey?
Oh, no. I'd have probably painted a few cars out.
Oh, my God. Yes.
I did that. And one thing we want to get accomplished here is I never chased chickens. They chased me when I was a kid.
Oh, my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was quite a story, right?
Oh, my
That's
gosh.
where the speed comes from?
There's going to be a lot of coaches buying some chickens here later. I guarantee you they're going to put that on their Get in Shape program.
Well, what was your start to baseball? Like, when did you first pick up a bat, put on a glove, start playing catch? How'd that begin for
you? You know, back in my day, it was just Little League. I mean, that was the first phase of playing baseball was Little League. So at 9 years old, that's when your dad went out and got you a glove, and you went and signed up for Little League, and you started your journey. And you know, we didn't have T-ball and all the programs they have for these kids now that get them ahead of the game right now. But back then, I mean, it was a joy just to go out there and get ready for Little League.
Mickey, you played 12 years in the big leagues. When did you realize that's a thing that you might be able to do? Was it in high school? Like when you realized, hey, I'm pretty good at this. I'm better than most of the other guys. When did the light kind of go on?
Well, I think, you know, in our neighborhood, you know, when you were a kid, you were always playing some kind of sport. You know, even during baseball season, we were playing football, we were playing basketball, we were rollerblading, we were playing stick hockey. We were just, you know, that was get the kids out of the house so the parents can have a little time for themselves.
Yeah,
right.
And we'd get out there and we'd start playing. And, you know, once you got into it in high school and stuff, you know, I played 3 sports, football, basketball, and baseball. And when one sport ended, you went in the other one. So not like these kids nowadays, they play all year round.
Yeah, you picked the right sport. What'd you play in football?
I was a wide receiver.
Yeah, you picked the right sport.
I played wide receiver.
Wheels?
Yeah.
You fast?
I wasn't fast, but I could catch the ball, and you know, I did really good in high school and junior college, and I went to Oklahoma, and I played 1 year for University of Oklahoma.
Did you play for Barry Switzer?
Barry Switzer.
Did you really?
Yes, and in fact, he said I was probably one of the worst recruits he ever got. But I enjoyed it. I wasn't a what do you call it, economic or a smart student. So when the Dodgers signed me, I said, I better take this journey here and try to get into baseball.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, how did you pick baseball? It just kind of happened?
It happened. I don't think I had another year left in me for football. And, you know, I was happy the Dodgers gave me a chance. And, you know, it was my sport, and I enjoyed it because it seemed like, you know, I played in college, I played football and baseball, but in the summer, they would send me off to, you know, I went to Alaska, I went to South Dakota, I went somewhere else. So I was playing baseball mostly all the time. So that was a journey I wanted to take.
Mickey Hatcher joining us here on DeMarco and Trav. Mickey, let's talk a little bit about the '88 team, the team, of course, that won the World Series. I knew that you had a really good World Series. I remember the home run. I remember the hands in the air as you're going around. But I actually looked up the numbers today. They were not good. They were extraordinary. What? Mickey Hatcher, 1988 World Series.
Do you know what you had? Do you know your numbers from that World Series? You don't remember at all?
No.
This is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hit 368. You had an OPS of 1.137, which is just nuclear level. You hit 2 homers, and you had an on-base percentage of 400.
You
I
know,
mean, was it a beach ball coming in for a couple of weeks? Or what was
it? If it would have went to Game 7, I think those numbers would have came down.
Thank God it was a 5-game series.
Thank God 5 games made me look good.
I mean, have you ever been that hot in your life?
You know, the last month of the season, I was swinging the bat really well, and I think that's why Tommy was getting me in the lineup a lot. You know, he always get me in there. And when Gibby, you know, and the great thing about Gibby is when Gibby wasn't playing, he always told Tommy, I want Mickey out there for me. And, you know, that made me feel good. You know, that's how our relationship got towards the end of the year, because he realized I played hard, and as the rest of the players did on the team. And so it was clicking for me. And, you know, when you're an offensive player like I was, I mean, shoot, me and Mike Scioscia, we probably led the league in hit and runs. You know? So, you know, it got to a point during the season where I told Tommy, I'd look in the dugout before I went up to the plate, and I said, Tommy, you go to your hat and you tell me if you want to hit and run. Let me put the hit and run on, because if the first pitch was a ball, he was putting it on the next pitch. And the pitchers and everybody in the whole ballpark knew what was going on. So there's times I put a hit and run on with 2 strikes, and Joe Amalfitano was looking in the dugout like, you know, what am I supposed to do? And, you know, I got it done. But, you know, I knew I was that type of player, moving runners and playing that type of game. And, you know, I always wondered what kind of player I would be in this era, because I could hit home runs, you know, but my approach at the plate was, especially with 2 strikes, is put the ball in play. And that's a whole different scenario in the game now. So
You know, the Travis is kind of my inside to baseball because he pitched and whatnot. So the thing we talk about most with Oral is, you know, how they're pitching guys. It's all red line, throw as hard as you can for as long as you can, and then go until you break. How long do you think that could go in this sport before you have to change things? Because it wasn't always this way.
No, but I you know, you got to get, these guys are starting to pitch a little bit different now, but they're all power pitchers, and you see in the game now the guys that got the good change-ups and got the good sliders, they're tougher to hit for these guys because they're all geared up for that fastball, and you know that's where the game's changed. But I think you look at the Dodgers this year, they're getting their guys in the playoffs in the 7th inning and stuff. These guys are going, their bullpen's healthy, and you know they got that closer, so you know maybe they can look like, hey, we can let these guys stretch out a little bit longer when we need to. But you know, Dodgers is all about getting to the playoffs, and you look at with all the injuries they had and all the guys that they've had circulating on the team in and out. All they were looking is, do we have that chance to get in the playoffs? Where do we stand in the playoffs? Because they knew that they did the right thing. They got these guys healthy, and this team is probably one of the best teams out there right now.
It's been an extraordinary heater. I would be remiss, and every Dodger fan that's listening to us right now would be, Trav, you need to talk about 88. You need to talk about the Gibson home run. Of course, you hit a home run earlier in that game. I've heard Oral tell the story. I've heard Steve Sachs tell the story, members of that 88 team. Take me through your vantage point of the bottom of the 9th inning, Kirk Gibson hitting that home run off Dennis Eckersley.
Oh, it was unbelievable because, you know, there's a couple times I had to go back. I broke like a part of a nail. I went back in the training room, and Gibby's laying there, and he was in his shorts and stuff, and I'd come back out, and then, you know, like there was no chance. And then all of a sudden in that inning when he come walking out, and he was hitting the balls down there, and I think when Tommy put him in to hit, I think all the players were like, "What are you doing, Tommy? This is crazy." But when Davis stole second base, Gibby's such a competitor. We're like, he can get a base hit here.
Yeah.
Wow.
He can get a base hit. We could tie this game. We're back in it. And I think that's what really sparked a lot of us, is the fact that, you know, him stealing was the greatest thing that happened in that scenario right there.
Because you didn't need a homer at that point.
Yeah, and, you know, the pitcher wasn't even looking at him. He was he's going after Gibby. And, you know, Gibby's such a competitor and so focused. You know, you seen him in there taking swings that were hurting, and you could see in his face that all he was thinking about, you know, how am I going to get this done? And that one-handed swing, I'm telling you what, that was amazing. That was amazing.
What'd you say to him when you got to him?
Oh, I'm trying to yell at everybody. Don't trip him. Don't do anything, man. This guy we might need him next game too, because, you know, Woodson and all them guys went in there to try to grab him, and Gibby's like trying to hold off and stuff. But, you know, it was just God, what an uplifting.
That's the craziest part about it. I mean, there's a million things that are crazy about it. He didn't take another at-bat. He didn't take a field. I mean, that was it. He had one at-bat. He did that, and
legend.
See you later.
Yes.
Did you know the World Series? Game one. It's 1-0.
Yeah.
That's the 1988 Oakland A's were a terrific baseball team, but at that point, like, there's no way.
Well, I'm telling you what, it was well, you know, to get through he was hurting when we were playing the Mets.
Sure.
I mean, that one dive that he did in the outfield and caught the ball, how he caught it in the mud. I mean, he was laid out. I don't know if you guys remember that one. And then hitting that home run and the game that Oral came in to save it. I mean, there was just so much stuff going on. These guys were giving Oral and Gibby were giving it everything that they had. You know, I mean, there wasn't much more that they had left after that, and I think that was the factor that all of us just came in there and just said, look, we're going to get it done.
You know, I mean, it's crazy. So the World Series starts Friday.
Yeah.
And if this was football, we'd be saying back-to-back, win 2 in a row. Everybody would be talking about it. No one's really saying it right now. Like, you have a chance to do something that – when's the last time it's happened?
25 years ago.
25 years ago. What would that say about this team if you go back-to-back? With Otani being MVP twice.
Oh, I'm telling you what, Toronto, you just better hope that his last 3 plate appearances didn't fire him up, because I tell you what, it woke him up. So he's going to be different. But, it's like anything else. These guys are professionals, and they understand that any team can get hot at one point. And, you look at our 88 team, we took out 2 giants. We not only took out Oakland, we took out the Mets, and they were the 2 best teams in baseball, won over 100 games. So they know that, hey, their focus it's got to be the same. They're going to go hard. They're going to play hard. They know they got their lineup out there with Muncy back in there. And, Kiki he's just a fireball that finds a way to get it done. And all the other guys, they're right there, Mookie. And so anybody can set the spark plug there. They don't just wait for Otani to do it. And that's how they got to the playoffs, because Otani wasn't hitting. They feed on each other.
You mentioned that the spark plug can come from anybody at any time. Let's go back to Game 1, 1988, and take a listen at an early inning home run here by none other than Mickey Hatcher.
0-1. Fastball hit into left field and deep. Back goes Parker, way back. It is gone. Well, I don't know if the balk unsettled Stewart, but Hatcher hit 1 home run all year.
He's looking for the fastball, and he really gets into it. And look at him take off. Now, Dave Parker once hit a home run in Pittsburgh, took 26 seconds to go around the bases, and look at Hatcher.
Wow.
He's the only guy in baseball who should wear his cap with the peak at the side, right angles to his head. If ever there was a guy who should be called Skippy, it's Hatcher.
Wow.
When was the last time you heard that?
Oh, Jesus. Vince Scully and those guys, they could come up with stuff. But,
oh, my gosh.
I was so excited, and I was gifted because, when we were going into the playoffs, I thought I would be a starter the way I was playing when we went into the Mets. And Tommy said, I can't play you, Mick. I'm sorry. I got to have you on the bench. I got to have that guy. I need to have that hitter late in the game that I can trust. It doesn't matter if you're facing a left-hander or right-hander. I need you. And I was like, I was pumped about that.
Yeah.
And then Game 1 we lost, and Tommy called me in his office the next day. And he says, "Grab your glove. You're going out there in first base." So it was like, this is my chance. I knew my career was coming to the end, and I just wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. And everything just worked out for me to where in '88, when we won the World Series, I went out in a blaze of glory.
And mission accomplished, indeed. Got a World Series ring out of the whole thing.
Around there.
Mickey, it was a real pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt.
Enjoyed talking with you a great deal. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
World Series champion Mickey Hatcher, 12 years in the major leagues, and, of course, champ back in 1988. And how good is that?
Oh, my God.
1 home run all year, 2 in the World Series.
It just happens. It just happens.
That
wow.
is baseball in a nutshell,
Funny stuff.
right? Just out of nowhere, and stuff like this happens just that darn quick. All right. Experience the game like never before. Enter now for a chance to win dome tickets to Game 4 of the Fall Classic at Cosm. You go beyond the front row, and you're part of the action on the diamond. It's the ultimate immersive sports experience. Enter now at ESPNLA.com and tap the Cosm logo for your shot to catch baseball's biggest stage like ever before. Don't wait. Head to ESPNLA.com today.
This will be their second World Series, right, for Cosm?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right, let's bring this thing home. Absolutely.
Let's go do it. All right, we're going to still talk with Matt Young. I'm sure we'll check in with Oral Hershiser again. We still got to talk about the Laker debut last night, too. So
do we have to?
Well, I mean, it happened.
Yeah.
Hey, Luka, 43 points.
81 more to go.
I have a feeling.
We're going to make some threes.
Be saying that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yes, we are. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's D-Far here. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. So much fun. It's an oasis. I can't wait to go back. Pechanga Resort Casino rewards you on another level. Introducing Pechanga's exciting new Southern California tier match program. Your rewards club status from one of 16 eligible Southern California casinos will now be matched at the club at Pechanga. Happy days are here. Unlock valuable perks every time you visit and enjoy exclusive benefits like complimentary hotel stays, upgrades, dining discounts, concert tickets, rounds of golf. Travis just perked up. VIP experiences, relaxing spa treatments. Laura's staring at me. And so much more. So hurry in because Pechanga Resort Casino's tier match program won't last forever. The exclusive program ends December 1st. All tier match statuses remain in effect through January 31st next year. Offer is open to new and existing Pechanga Club members. Plus, tier match Pechanga Club members have a chance to win up to $25,000 club dollars. Visit the club at Pechanga in person or pechanga.com/join for more details. You must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate. Good luck.
In a world where drivers pay too much and finding a new vehicle can feel like a struggle, it's Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Take advantage of 1.9% financing for 63 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Sport all-wheel drive, or 1.9% financing for 72 months on a brand new 2025 Subaru Outback Premium all-wheel drive.
Approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. Zero security deposit. Offers do not combine and are not available on previous purchases. See dealer for complete details. Expires 10/31/2025.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd to host the Saints in a classic NFC West versus NFC South showdown. You can experience this game live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/NO. Again, that is therams.com/NO to see stars like Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams house.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts, the consultation is free and the results speak for themselves. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergatt.com. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
It's still the American dream to own your home free and clear. If you've got excellent credit and solid home equity, the Loan Exchange can help you reach that dream faster. Right now, you can exchange your current mortgage for a 15-year fixed refinance at just 4.99% with no closing costs, no lender fees, no title, no escrow. That's right, no fees at all. You'll keep the same balance, lower your fixed rate, and shorten your term, helping you save tens of thousands of dollars over time. And since there are no costs to exchange, if rates drop again, you can do it again without wasting a dime. So if a 4.99% rate and APR can lower the interest you're paying right now, visit theloanexchange.com and get started. It only takes a few minutes, and the Loan Exchange can close your new loan in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. That's theloanexchange.com. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. For a 4.99% rate and APR, visit theloanexchange.com. The Loan Exchange. Smarter loans made simple.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo
Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work?
They do work. No,
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
We are back, Trav. Yes, sir. I just got some cards. Ooh, I got a...
Talking in and out with my friend Nelson.
Always a great question.
Look at what Nelson
You got a
What is that?
de los Muertos
Dia
bobble?
de los Muertos from last year bobblehead, number 24. I mean, dope.
Oh, number 24, Kobe. That's
Yeah.
your guy.
You gave me a Jared Verse college card? Oh, awesome. I'm keeping this. Can I keep this?
Yeah, those are
Oh,
yours.
my God, yes.
Not a bad deal
A
at
Matthew Stafford card.
He
I got one,
also-
too. I got Stafford and BY.
Look at what he
Yes.
gave DeAndre.
Yeah, very cool.
Jalen Hurts.
Very
AJ
Give me
Brown.
those. Give me those.
No.
Let me rip those up.
All right,
Yeah.
so we are here
Yeah, let me
at
burn
Legends
those.
Attic out here in Claremont, and among all the incredible memorabilia that's in there, there are cards, there are, autographs and all these amazing things. But the thing that you and I always talk about, DeMarco, is the art of Dave Hobrecht, who is joining us here right now. Dave, it's good to see you again, and you have outdone yourself
Again.
with your Tom Brady pieces. That
thank you.
Me and DeMarco both, we can't stop staring at that enormous, that incredible creation that you had. Take me through, you and I were talking a little bit before, of when Eddie came to you and said, hey, we got an opportunity here with Tom Brady. Can you do these 4 pieces for me? What was that like, knowing that there was a deadline, not only a deadline, but a deadline to get ready for a meeting with Tom Brady?
Yeah, so Eddie, he gave me a buzz, and he's like, yeah, we have this deal. We got invited out to Florida to go to Fanatics and meet Tom. Can you pull off 4 paintings? And, of course, yeah. I'm so fired. I'm so excited. And that was September 11th.
Okay.
And then so I'm thinking I had some time, right? And then I go, okay, just let me know when we're going so I can plan it out right. He's like, oh, the 29th. I was like, oh, my God, are you kidding me? I go, this is Tom Brady. We can't bring, little things.
Right.
You can't do a normal painting for this dude, right? And so I told my wife, I said, I'll see you next month. And then I ended up starting to work that actual day.
Wow.
I said, we got to get this thing
And just
started.
pedal to the metal from that moment?
It was 16-hour days from the 11th. We left on the 29th. I finished the day before we left at 12:06. I remember looking at it, I'm like, it's 12:06. And the next day we left. It was crazy because we had the big Tom, the Patriot, we had to ship. So not only had to finish it early, it had to travel to Florida.
Yeah.
And then we checked in a couple of them.
Do you videotape when you're doing this stuff?
So I never have, and for the first time, we set up time-lapse.
Really?
Time-lapse on all 4 pieces.
Very cool.
Oh, is that
so
going to
excited.
be posted somewhere
Yeah,
sometime?
we're putting the video together right now. Kind of like not just the time lapse, but the getting the call and traveling there, and Eddie and Jamie, Christian and Mike, we all went.
I'd watch that.
It was really cool. It was unbelievable just to have the support from them too, and to come out there and it was unbelievable. It was like a dream trip.
Every time I see you, you're just blessed. It's amazing the art you do and how it comes out of you. I keep asking you the same question, like, how do you do this? And you just look at me like, I don't know. I just do it. But, okay, so I'll give you 2 things, Travis. The first time I ran a 40-yard dash in front of Al Davis at the Combine. Oh, my God, don't mess this up.
Right.
The first time I had, an actual pass rush with Chuck Knox standing right there. Okay, don't mess this up. You got Brady, and he commissioned something. This is Brady. Is that your first, do you start and stop? Trash can, let's start again? How does that work? Yeah.
Well, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Because, that guy has seen the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
He's seen everything.
Hard to impress
from probably everything the guy's got. So, and I have a deadline, too. So it's not like I get months to do this. If I had months, I'd be like, relax and do it. But we had a deadline. So the pressure's on to not only bring nice stuff, but really trying to high-end it. So I don't know how I'm going to, impress the guy, but I'm going to have to try. And especially them and Fanatics, too. You got the Fanatics guys looking at it as well. So it was the same pressure. And the reveal is the most, hardcore. The reveal's crazy because when this guy comes in, you can look in his eyes, and if his eyes go, wrong, all that work's shot. Right. You know? Right. But then, so it's the most exciting part, but then I'm so nervous. It's crazy.
What was his reaction?
He loved it. I was – well, we got reaction from Fanatics guys, and that kind of gave me a little bit of confidence.
You exhaled.
Yes, a little bit. So I'm like, well,
Travis, at least I would have been hammered.
Oh, right. To be honest, I should have hit a couple shots real quick just to relax a little bit because it was so crazy. So the weird thing is you see him all over, whatever. But then when the dude walks in, you get a little, oh Jesus, here he is, and what I told my wife when we came home, the guys talked to everybody. He's everywhere. He still had the time for us. He still just chatted it up. What Eddie was saying, he was so nice. And it wasn't just small talk. He was, engaged. He was, so cool, talking, asking about us and interested in stuff. And he told me about his son. His son's really into art. And it was he was such a good guy. And that was even better to meet him and have him be like that as well.
Smartest thing his son ever did. Never not play football.
Yep. Yeah. Go do something else. Go play tennis. Go do something.
Right.
Go be an artist. Do something else for sure. We're here with artist Dave Hobre at Legends Attic, who's got an amazing gallery here at the store. If you get a chance, come on out and check this out at Legends Attic in Claremont. You're working on a piece with Yasiel Puig, and it's the famous picture of Puig with his hands in the air, Kobe Bryant jumping up in his Dodger jersey there. And one of the things I love about your art, Dave, is that you put a perspective on it that is unique, right? There's always one of these. We're familiar with the shot, but then we get to see it in a whole new way when you put it together. How do you decide how you want to do it? Because that is such an iconic picture. We've all seen the picture, but then when you see this, it feels like something familiar but something brand new at the same time.
Yeah. I just wanted him to more like face Kobe. So Kobe was there on the left. Kobe's flexing. He's got number 8 on. Dodgers jersey, he's flexing. And I just wanted it a little bit of a different angle, so it's more of a storytelling instead of, what happened, which was an amazing, moment. I don't know if Puig saw that or not yet, so I hope he likes that. But it was cool, and then we snuck in. I don't know if you looked in some details. I snuck Eddie into the crowd, so
there's
Eddie's in
the crowd.
You're kidding me.
The crowd.
Oh, I love it.
Absolutely beautiful. We have a hard break that I need to hit here, Dave, so I hate to cut you off, but thank you so much for having us out here again. Your work is incredible. If you are a Dodger fan, if you are a baseball fan, you got to come out here and see this in your amazing book as well.
You're an art
appreciate
fan.
it, guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Good seeing you.
Good
seeing you
so
much, Dave, and keep up the great work. And take a deep breath. Tom Brady's not here. It's just me and
Thanks,
DeMarco,
Trav.
and you're
Can you
all
imagine that
good to go.
reveal with Tom Brady? Can you imagine that?
No.
That's
No. I literally would throw up in my shoes.
God,
I'm just like, man, get me out of here. Speaking of, let's get out of here, DeMarco. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
Coming up on that drive home after the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, we give you the Rich Eisen Show replay at 6 p.m. Special guest, Kerr Warner. And then at 7 o'clock, Rich talks to Rams head coach, Sean McVay. That's all ahead, the Rich Eisen Show replay starting at 6 p.m. tonight on LA's mega sports station and the home of the Rich Eisen Show weekdays 9 to noon. ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. And real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is the place to bet on NBA stars this season. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code Amber and Ian. That's promo code Amber and Ian. Bet $5 and get 3 months of League Pass plus $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467 888-789-7369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. NBA League Pass auto renews until canceled. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
What's the best thing about Halloween parties? Gotta be the booze. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Oktoberfest is the best at Mosen Happy Hour. Half off hot bar bites and cool cocktails.
Number 2.
One rewards card player will win $10,000 cash, October 26th.
And the number 1 reason.
There's Halloween, and then there's Carnival at Morongo. You could win a new Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
Morongo, good times.
The NBA season tips off, and so does DraftKings' newest fantasy game. DraftKings Pick 6 is the easiest way to play for big wins, with every possession giving you a shot at real money. Here's how to play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more stats, and unlock the upside every game brings. The better your picks, the bigger your payout. Pick 6 is available in your state. Plus, new DraftKings customers can get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. Don't just watch basketball. Cash in. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5. Get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Introducing your new Dell PC with the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps you handle a lot, even when your holiday to-do list gets to be a lot. Like organizing your holiday shopping and searching for great holiday deals and customer questions and customers requesting custom things, plus planning the perfect holiday dinner for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and Uncle Mike's carnivore diet. Luckily, you can get a PC with all-day battery life to help you get it all done. That's the power of a Dell PC with Intel inside, backed by Dell's price match guarantee. Get yours today at Dell.com/deals. Terms and conditions apply. See Dell.com for details.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Do your ears work?
They do work. No,
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
What we're gonna do now is go back.
or were you a mean guy? I was a pretty good veteran dude. I used to take care of rookies. I did.
I was a solid veteran.
Were you a solid veteran? Okay. Yeah.
I used to, when a rookie got called up, and especially when one got called up when we were on a road trip, they're coming from wherever they're coming from. They didn't have clothes and stuff. I would grab that rookie. I'd take him to the mall and buy him a outfit or two.
You hook them up?
Yeah, hook them up.
Yeah, you hook them up a little bit. So they come in looking rough.
They come in
really looking like a minor league baseball player. Yeah, for sure. We're here with Matt Young, who spent 10 years in the major leagues. He was a member of the 1989 World Champion Oakland A's as well, and spent a little time with the Dodgers, 5 different organizations. When you're getting called up to the big leagues, right? I'm sure you remember the first time you walked into a big league clubhouse.
Yeah, pretty scary.
I bet. I bet.
Yeah. Very, very intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I made the big league team out of spring training, so
a little more familiar with it.
Yeah, I mean, you go to spring training, you're with those guys for the 6 weeks down there, so the transition was much easier.
Yeah. Matt, we talked with Mickey earlier. We've talked with Oral about this a million times. Steve Sachs has come through Legends Attic a few times, and we've heard the perspective from all of those guys about 1988 and the Kirk Gibson home run. You were in the other dugout. Take me through what it was like. No, because again, the 1988 Oakland A's were the best team in baseball. They were loaded with talent. Dennis Eckersley, the most unhittable closer in the game, is on the mound, and then that happened. What was it like in your clubhouse?
It was so deflating.
Yeah.
It really was. It almost felt like that's when we lost the World Series.
Yeah.
That game. It was very interesting because I think the stat was Eckersley only had 2 walks all year.
And he walked Mike
Davis. And he walked Mike Davis.
Mike was not having a great year.
No, and then you see Kirk Gibson limping up to the plate, and you're thinking, what are they doing here? and turns out they knew what they were doing. Just the shock and the awe of it all. And, I mean, the funny thing, I grew up in Sierra Madre, which is not too far from here. So, I was a huge Dodger fan.
Yeah.
Obviously not that year, but
right. Right. You're happy for him. I told you before the show, I looked you right in the face and was like, why do you look so familiar? I have put my finger on it. I grew up an A's fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I've seen you. You've been in my house. You have been in my house. Your face, that whole team has been in my house.
It was on TV probably once or twice.
Every day. Yeah. Oh, my gosh, yes. Does it help, like, as the years go by? And I've heard this. And I meet the Tennessee Titans, and we talk about the Super Bowl, and it's a big deal. And I always act with a manner of respect because they lost. We won. But as the years go by, they appreciate being a part of one of the biggest moments in sports. It will never be forgotten. Does that kind of help or kind of put some salve on it a little bit?
It does. It's such an iconic moment in sports. There's very, very few things that happen in sports where, I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life. You look at Otani's performance last week. That's certainly one for the ages. But Kirk Gibson, home run, it was unbelievable. Even from the visitor side, it was unbelievable moment.
Do you remember the sound? Like when you
were
sitting there?
Yeah, it was.
It was struck.
It was pretty loud.
It was well struck. Now, okay, so here's the thing. You guys, the A's go to the World Series 3 years in a row, 88, 89, and 90. You were on the 89 team. You beat the Giants. Does it take a little of the sting out of it that you got back the next year and you won it the next season?
Yeah, you look at all the guys that play and for so many years and never get an opportunity to reach that penultimate goal as a team. And, it does take the sting away because at the end of the World Series, everybody's jumping on the field and, congratulating one another. And having had to watch that the year before going, kind of put a sour taste in your mouth. But, obviously it lessens the sting.
So, Matt, obviously the 89 World Series is iconic in its own right for a different reason. It was the San Francisco earthquake. And it happened right in the middle of the World Series, right as you guys are getting ready to play a game. And, you talk about iconic moments. Like I remember watching it, and all of a sudden they're showing a replay of a Canseco home run, and all of a sudden it gets fuzzy. Al Michaels is on the call, and he says, hey, we're having an earthquake here in San Francisco. And, as a Californian, all of us here are Californians, we've experienced earthquakes, and they're terrifying. What was it like being on the field as Candlestick Park starts to rattle?
I was, if you remember, it was about 5 minutes before we were going to be introduced on the field because it was the first game in Candlestick Park. And I was just buttoning up my jersey, just getting ready to walk out in the field, and all of a sudden, it was kind of a weird earthquake where there was kind of large displacement and a big so it wasn't really a quick gyration. It was boom, boom, boom. So it didn't really feel like it was that bad. And then you start getting the reports of part of the Bay Bridge going down and the San Mateo Bridge breaking loose a little bit, and the Marina fire. I mean, it was just an incredible day. And what people forget is, we had 10 days off.
Right.
Before, and
was it hard to get back in the swing of things?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we played quite a few inter-squad games, and even about 5-6 days into it, we weren't sure that we were even going to finish the World Series. They were talking about just calling it because there were still, unfortunately, there were still bodies
out. Yeah.
underneath the bridge that collapsed. So, I mean,
I'll never forget that TV broadcast.
No,
it
me
just
neither.
shook and everything just goes out. Yeah, just wild. Speaking of that team, you had some wild teammates. My goodness. Oh, my God.
I could tell some stories.
I bet you could. Yes.
Give me a Jose Canseco story that you can share.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Very, very funny Jose Canseco story. In 1988, I had Tommy John surgery in September.
Okay.
And I was trying to work my way back to it, and they didn't know if the ligament was torn or not, and they finally did exploratory surgery, and it was completely ruptured. So I was in a sling, and I go back up to the locker room, and Jose looks at me and goes, "What happened to you?"
What?
Had surgery, Jose. What do you mean what happened to me? That sounds like something Jose would ask. That sounds like it for sure.
He's thinking of his swing.
Yeah. Jose Canseco.
That's,
what are you
saying? Yeah.
Take me through as a pitcher when you're getting ready to face a guy like Vlad Guerrero Jr., who is on a heater, who's a great player, who's seeing the ball really well, and both as how do you attack a player like that, and how do you maybe more to the point avoid a guy like that while making sure that you get everyone else around him so he's not the guy that comes up with a couple of guys on base where you have to come to him?
Well, I mean, he's so on fire right now, and it's such a mindset. So I know he's probably going to be coming into this series full of himself. So if there's one guy on that team that you don't want to let beat you, it's him. Mm-hmm. So you just make sure in situations where he can really hurt you, you pitch around him. I mean, I remember when I forget who it was, walked Barry Bonds with the bases loaded.
I think it was Bob Brenly.
Yeah.
Or no, was it?
Buck.
I think it was Joe Madden.
It was it? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was Buck.
Oh, I think you're right.
Buck
I think it was
Showalter.
Buck
Yeah.
Showalter.
Yeah. I remember the face. Like you actually did that. Yeah, I did.
Put him around. Put him down there.
But he's the guy that is so on fire that you don't want him to hurt you. Where on the flip side of that, you look at the Dodgers lineup, and there's about 6 of those guys.
Yeah, that's true. That might be the biggest story, and it'll come out more. I mean, there's so much to talk about. We get caught talking about Shohei a lot because we should. Who's seen anything like that? But I think like the biggest story is actually that Mookie found himself again.
Oh,
and that's hard.
Yeah, well, the last month of the season, he started hitting the ball pretty hard, so you knew he was going to be okay. up until that game, Shohei really hadn't done a whole lot.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, as far as helping the team win games and being a consistent performer. It's the ancillary parts that the Edmonds, the Muncies,
Teoscar.
It's unbelievable. The team they put together it's phenomenal.
You've ruined baseball.
Yeah,
you've ruined baseball forever.
Not if you're a Dodger fan.
Guess what? I'm a Dodger fan.
Yeah, not if you're a Dodger fan. You haven't ruined the thing.
You can ruin it all you want.
You got that right. You got that right. So take me through the idea. Like you mentioned, Otani was, for Otani, ice cold as a hitter. It's not going to last forever. He's too good of a player. He's an MVP. He's going to win his 4th MVP coming up here in about a month. But it's just a matter of time until he finds it again. When he's going through it, can you attack him, or do you have to be even extra careful because you don't want to be the one that unlocks it?
Yeah, you don't want to unleash the beast.
Right. How do you approach that?
You pitch him. You know that he's struggling a little bit, and you know what he's capable of. So you always pitch him very, very carefully, and just like teams that come in to play the Dodgers, you always seem to get their best.
Yeah.
Pitchers, when they face Otani, whether it's they concentrate a little bit more or whatever it is, the pitchers always try and throw their best. I mean, we're human. They're going to make mistakes.
Sure. Yeah.
And if he capitalizes on the mistakes, which he did, it's amazing.
I could hear your old manager, Tony LaRussa, saying, men, not machines.
Yeah.
Men, not machines. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You played for what do you think of Dave Roberts? Because did I hear this on the way in? 5 World Series in 9 years?
Yep.
5 in 9 years.
And maybe 3 titles coming up in about 10 days or so.
I don't care what they think of you. I mean, dude.
A lot has to do with the product that's put on the field and the players that you have. There's certain guys that you can't go to, I'm not going to say any organization, but you can't go to other organizations that expect the same results.
True.
Because you don't have the same horses. But, the one thing I played for almost 11 years, and I played 5 years in Seattle, and we had 6 managers.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
That's only because they couldn't fire all the players.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it makes it a little
so
more
Tony LaRussa was the one manager where, here's a guy that could get Mark McGwire to sacrifice bunt.
Yeah.
He could get
Can
Jose
I ask a
Canseco
question?
to do a hit and run.
Why would you ever ask Mark McGwire to sacrifice bunt?
Win a game?
Win a game, get a guy over.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
he did preach little ball.
Yeah.
Runner on second base, no outs, hit ball right field, get a guy over, play real baseball. And I think it was one of those things where, it's hard to get a superstar like that to bunt and do it with conviction.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, my God, why is he having me bunt? I'm Mark McGwire. But Canseco felt that way. Ricky Henderson felt that way. Dave Parker felt that way. Carney Lansford felt that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you just do whatever you do, put the team before yourself. And he had an uncanny ability to make you feel like
you're the guy.
Yeah.
You're the guy, and this is what you have to do in this situation, and we're going to win.
Matt, last one for you. We're speaking with Matt Young, spent over 10 years in the major leagues. Follow me on this. I'm not saying there's going to be another Otani. There isn't. But will we see more guys be two-way guys? Much like Steph Curry kind of changed the way we shoot threes. There's not going to be another Curry, but there are going to be guys that shoot from 25, 30 feet.
Game's changed forever now. Yeah.
Will we see another guy who isn't the best slugger and maybe one of the best pitchers, but a guy who can do both at the major league level?
Oh, you know what? There's always guys that can do that. You know what? Oral could have done that. Oral was a great hitter. If he set his mind to hitting full time, I don't know where he would have played.
Yeah.
But
But he could swing the bat at a big league level.
He could swing the bat at big league level. Hence his. Everybody forgets the at bats he had in the World Series.
Oh yeah, he got hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had
drove in runs.
He had 360 one year.
Yeah.
I'd be trying to replicate. I would.
So
why not?
Yeah. I mean, are we going to see anybody like Otani? Who knows?
Yeah.
Probably not. He is such a physical freak.
Not as good, but two-way.
But there could be a two-way player. You know, takes a spot on a roster and things like that. But he is so good at both.
Right.
how can as fans, how can we not have that?
Yeah.
How can we not see that and experience that?
He might not be the best hitter, but he might be. And he probably isn't the best pitcher, but you're not getting past 4 or 5 guys before you're going to say his name. Like, is he Skeens? Probably not. Is he Scuba? But it's close.
Yeah.
It's close enough to have an
Any given day.
Yeah.
Right.
Any given day. And then you look at his on the hitting side, he's still the one guy in that lineup that you absolutely fear.
Yeah. Who do you like to watch pitch?
Who do I like to watch pitch? I like watching Otani pitch.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, he's just, unfortunately, we haven't seen him enough, and I didn't watch a ton of Angel games, so.
No, you're not alone.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
Another stray.
But then, Paul Skeens.
Yes.
I mean, he just a pure pitcher.
That's a hoss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a horse.
Yeah, he is.
I'll say it again, he's the same size as Aiden Hutchinson of the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Matt, it was a real pleasure. Thank you so much for spending a little time with you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Friend of the family. There you go.
Absolutely. Matt Young, longtime Major League pitcher. Somebody was in London with you. I got a little surprise for you.
Really?
Come back. Yeah, we'll talk a little
Season
Rams,
of fish
London.
and chips.
Absolutely. That's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. This Veterans Day, ESPN LA and National University want you to nominate a hero for the Stories of Service sweepstakes. Share a photo of your veteran on Instagram and tell us how they make an impact in the community. Tag ESPN Los Angeles in the photo and use the hashtag Stories of Service for your veteran's chance to win VIP Laker tickets and share their story live with Mason and Ireland. Thanks to the veteran-founded National University, choose from 150-plus programs, earn credit for prior experience, and explore tuition discounts at nu.edu. DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
Coming up on that drive home after the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, we give you the Rich Eisen Show replay at 6 p.m. Special guest, Kerr Warner. And then at 7 o'clock, Rich talks to Rams head coach Sean McVay. That's all ahead. The Rich Eisen Show replay starting at 6 p.m. tonight on LA's mega sports station and the home of the Rich Eisen Show weekdays 9 to noon. ESPN LA.
Want to sell your home because you're downsizing? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell the home that you've inherited? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your home and take advantage of your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. No matter what your reason for selling, Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer and can close in as little as days or as long as you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education. With grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
Feeling awesome. Yes. What's up?
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Guys, what the heck is going on out here?
Back to the guys.
Been pretty good day, DeMarco. We had Yasiel Puig hang out with us. And, okay, I'll be honest. I was not expecting him to bring jokes.
No, not at all.
And he did. And he brought jokes today. He was
Chasing
great.
chickens.
Dude, that was amazing.
Chasing chickens.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not just to be fast, but to be fed.
To be fed.
Yeah,
Yes, that's how he fed himself.
He was looking for something to eat. So you were in London last weekend for the Rams and the Jags, and you were not the only one who was there. Our friend Alicia Del Valle was over there as well. Hello, Alicia. So you need to make sure that you tell DeMarco where to go for fish and chips next time. Because
Did you have good food?
I did.
Where?
Okay, so I was speaking about London, how it's my third time there.
Yes.
The first 2 times, bleh. I'm like not a fan of
the food, right? Yeah.
The food is traditionally, I'm like, this is not good.
Right.
However, this third time, I had a local friend take me around to their favorite places.
Oh, okay.
And now I am in love with London cuisine, or even English cuisine.
what Laura was saying too. Laura, you were selling me on that.
You got to leave the touristy areas, right? Like the stuff that's made for us.
Yes.
That's not what we want.
No, at all.
So she's a big proponent on Paris food and London food. When I was over there, she was like, girl, you got to try this. And I'm like, listen, I'm nowhere near all the places you're telling me to go. So maybe I just need to try different places. But at least when I went,
Yeah, okay. Maybe it's they said it was the American food. Like our taste buds are different.
Well,
because like
the quality's better.
Right, this is
the
what food
quality's
should.
better.
Yeah, it's like this is what food should taste like. Like
Yeah.
no, then give me the fake stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't taste this
DeMarco's
fish.
like, I want my fructose
Yes,
corn
that's right.
syrup.
Thank you.
Is there any way we can hit this with some chemicals?
A little bit, just a little
Can
bit.
we please
Just some
process
sprinkle
this
it.
even more?
Something, yes.
So
Yeah.
to answer your question,
Yeah.
Travis, Toffs in Muswell Hill. It's like top 10
Okay.
fish and chips place. It's like just outside. It's like Greater London, like a suburb of LA, that kind of place.
Oh gosh.
It's like going to East LA
Yeah.
for
Oh,
tacos
yeah.
versus downtown LA. It's like right.
Where did you stay when you were in London?
I stayed with a friend.
okay.
She lives in Surrey, which
Surrey.
is very nice. Yeah.
Okay, so did you Uber?
She drove me, she drove me to the Tube, and we took the train.
See?
Yeah.
The tube.
DeMarco was telling me all about the tube. Absolutely.
Yes. Let's
She
go ride
took
the
me-
tube.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how fun is it to have trains that actually can get you anywhere?
Anywhere.
Right? I'm like, oh, this is what it's like, because we don't have that in LA. It's coming along,
Look,
but
Alicia,
it's not there
I
yet.
know you are a native Angelino like me.
Absolutely, like
okay,
you.
Like me. I need my car. Even if there was a train that took me to the front door of my house, I would still drive my car everywhere I go. I am an LA guy.
Until you drove in London, you may have to take the tube.
Yeah?
They drive on the wrong side of the road.
I've seen that too.
And everything is tight, and you can't
It's small,
drive fast.
very small. It's an old. America's a baby country. London is old.
Very,
They also
very
don't know
old.
how to drive, guys.
Well, it's on the wrong side of the road.
I'm just
And
like,
there's cyclists. And
Have you ever driven one of those cars with a steering wheel on the other side?
No.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
I don't want to. I'm afraid.
walking green spot because I look the wrong way when I'm crossing the street.
Oh, you're
I'm
used to
looking
looking
the
left first.
Right.
Yeah.
Dummy American. Get out of the way.
Yeah,
I
I
did
was
that.
nervous to cross the street for sure. But again, back to the food.
Yes.
How great was it to see cheeseheads in London? See how I did that? See how I did that?
Not good. I don't like cheese heads.
I know. I
No.
shouldn't have said cheeseheads, but the point is, NFL is huge there.
Yes.
It is so big. It was so awesome.
It's over there. Every team
I
is
mean-
represented. Soon, I think the Rams are a guinea pig for what's about to happen when you put a team over there.
I mean,
If you're a West Coast team, play on the East Coast, stay there for a week, fly to London.
Hop in, hop out.
Hop in, hop out, and then the next week you get a bye.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It does.
Because football sells over there. It's a big
huge.
It's huge.
All of Europe, and to meet so many different people from different countries wearing different jerseys. I spoke to Spaniards wearing Niners jerseys. I spoke to Greeks, a lot of Germans. Like the Rams have their own Germany
DeMarco was in Germany for a
affiliate.
long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's, I think, 4 or 5 professional football teams in Germany.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's where NFL Europe kind of landed.
Dusseldorf Broncos, I believe. I know that
Yeah.
one, and I met someone who knows of them. So the Rams have their own German fan squad. They have their own Scottish fan squad.
I met them. They made me a
Oh
kilt.
my! They made you a
They
kilt.
made me a
I
kilt.
gotta go look.
And the cheer is.
Did you put it on?
Mun the Rams.
Mun the Rams.
Yeah, Mun the Rams.
Mun the Rams. That's right. 'cause
That's the Scottish cheer.
They
yes.
say it very fast.
Yes.
Mun the Rams.
Mun the Rams.
Mun
yes.
the Rams.
Alicia, let me ask you this. We're talking with Alicia Del Valle. You've been a part of the Los Angeles media landscape for a very long time. And, of course, you were here when Yasiel Puig was doing his thing for the Dodgers.
Yes.
It kind of take us back to what it was like when he first showed up. It was like, what in the world is going on here?
Right?
Like, it's this guy that just showed up out of nowhere.
What am I
He's
seeing
killing
here?
it in spring training, and you're like, because anybody that's a baseball fan is like, okay, I've seen guys show up and be hot for a week.
Right.
Okay, I've seen some guys show up and be hot for 2 weeks.
Yep.
I don't know if I've seen someone just show up and be hot for good. Like, it was such a unique moment.
It was so unique. He was so dynamic. My mom, who's not a huge baseball fan, she loves wearing the jersey, but I mean watching TV.
Yeah.
Oh, when Puig was up, must watch TV. She'd come in from the kitchen. She'd come in from whatever and be like, Puig is on. Puig is on. Like she had, again, his jersey, his T-shirt.
Yep.
Like she wishes she was here today. When she found out she was missing Puig, ooh, I was in trouble for not giving her an advance notice.
Yeah.
I just got back from London.
I just got a text.
You
My
too?
sister and my niece were like, I hate you right now.
Because you showed the
'cause
jersey?
Puig-
I haven't even shown them the jersey. They just saw the picture. And they are hating right now so bad.
Well, you want to tell
That's
them about the jersey right
No,
now?
no, not right now.
Okay,
No.
all right. We'll save
But
that.
that's how huge Puig is.
Yeah.
Look at everybody here just enamored to be around him. He's just got that energy, that
He's
aura.
got this spark, this
Yes.
charisma,
And I just-
whatever you want to
Let me
call
just
it.
lean
he's
in on
got it.
Travis. He had a great time in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He had a blast.
No, he's electric.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
is a guy that's going to get a lot of attention everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that you brought up his nickname. I mean, when you get a nickname from the Vin Scully,
Yeah.
that just shows how special you are.
Yeah.
You know, and let's just also bring up his foundation and
Oh, yeah.
all the work he does off the field. Even when he left Los Angeles, he continued that. So I want to make sure and give him props for taking care of young people here in Southern California.
I hope we get to see the movie, right?
Me too. That was great, you guys.
Ireland asked that question. And it's a great question, and clearly they've had some offers from people that want to put that thing together. They're waiting for the
Yes.
right
Can
one.
you tell that whole story?
Sure.
Yes.
Are you sure you can tell that whole story?
I mean,
Okay.
They might have to change names and places in Mexico, but other than
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
He says he wants to make sure he tells his story,
So-
but yeah.
I've been to Cuba. You brought up the chickens
Yeah.
when we first started this. I've been there. It was for humanitarian. That was at that time we were not allowed to travel there, but it was a
Right.
humanitarian effort. We were there to help, and I've seen the chickens he's talking about. We helped a family that was hiding a pig in the backyard.
Hiding a pig?
Hiding a pig because meat is so scarce there and precious.
Oh.
And so they were hiding a pig and feeding it scraps of their own food to get the pig fat so that his family could have
Eat
more
it.
food.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
I'm speaking to what Puig is talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that he's a great runner and so quick
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
hills.
yeah.
But it's the truth. I mean, again, we are just so spoiled here.
Yeah.
Dodgers fans are spoiled.
doubt.
We are spoiled.
Oh,
so.
definitely Dodger fans.
Yeah,
as well.
Southern California
yeah, That's okay.
fans.
Look at it's like I'm fine with it.
Hey, spoil me like this as long and as
Nothing
often
lasts
as you
forever,
want.
right?
Wow.
Everything is
You're right.
cyclical, and
You're
I'm
right.
enjoying the winning because
Yeah.
we remember the McCourt years. So
Alicia, you beat me to it.
Wow.
I
Yes.
still had to tell people I was a Dodger fan when Frank McCourt owned the team.
exactly.
Okay,
The
so
trauma.
that now that the Walter Group, the Guggenheim Group, owns a team, I can say it with my shoulders back a little bit. But before it's like, yeah, Frank McCourt has the team. I know.
Jeez.
I know.
Wow.
Yes,
It couldn't have been that bad.
they had to borrow money for baseball to make
It was
payroll.
bad.
Did
It
you
was
hear what I
bad.
said?
I did.
They had to
And I
borrow.
checked how fast
they
you
had
said
to
it.
go to the league and say, hey,
Ugh.
these checks might not clear. Can you help us out?
You may have earned it. Yes.
Yeah. So it was like she said, it doesn't last forever.
True.
Hey,
Yes.
So we're enjoying it, even
Yes.
though I admit both things can be true, correct? Dodgers
Absolutely.
fans are spoiled, and we're enjoying it while it lasts.
Never
Yes.
been more happy to be spoiled in my entire life.
So you guys going to any of the games when they return home?
I don't know. I would love to, but at this moment, I do not have any plans to.
I mean, you were good friends with Legends Addict,
I
Trav,
know,
right?
I know.
So if you're sick one of these days,
Right.
Trav, it's like,
we know where to look.
Take the Otani.
Or
Eddie seats, oral seats. Yeah.
Look, let's just say that I may have a mask on if I don't show up.
Oh, my gosh.
At work
Wow.
one of those days. No, I do not have anything. Alicia, always good to talk.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
so much.
Really quick, look out for my podcast coming soon. LA Woman Sports with Alicia Del Valle.
Oh, my
LA
gosh.
Sports with
Come on.
Del Valle.
Sponsored by Legends Addict.
There you go. Can't wait to hear it. Cannot wait to hear it. Experience the game like never before. You can enter for a chance to win dome tickets to Game 4 of the Fall Classic at Cosm. You go beyond the front row, and you are part of the action on the diamond. It is the ultimate immersive sports experience. Enter now at ESPNLA.com and tap the Cosm logo for your shot to catch baseball's biggest stage like never before. Do not wait. Head to ESPNLA.com today. And I know I say this every time we talk about Cosm, DeMarco, but if you've never seen it, it's amazing.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, easy. I love going to stadium sports and being outside, but it's kind of I'm kind of liking the Cosm experience.
May be better.
That's what I'm trying not to say,
because
Travis.
it feels like you're there.
Right.
And the food's better, and the bathroom lines are shorter.
Thank
and
you very
the drinks
much.
come a lot quicker.
I got a
and
nice seat.
You get in and out, and it's a little more comfortable.
Thank you very much.
Look, going to the ball game is great. Don't get me wrong, but
I don't
if you're
get
looking to do
cold. I
something
don't
else,
get wet. Come on.
Yep, ESPNLA.com as well. All right, I'm sorry. I know you've been avoiding this all day, but we're going to have to talk about the Laker debut last night. That's coming up in just a little bit. And we got a little tip or no tip.
Yay.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do tip or no tip first. We'll see how
Yay.
long it takes us. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
Coming up on that drive home after the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, we give you the Rich Eisen Show replay at 6 p.m. Special guest, Kerr Warner. And then at 7 o'clock, Rich talks to Rams head coach, Sean McVay. That's all ahead. The Rich Eisen Show replay starting at 6 p.m. tonight on LA's mega sports station and the home of the Rich Eisen Show weekdays 9 to noon. ESPN LA.
This is the Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 5-2 and on their bye in Week 7 of the NFL season. Up next, the New Orleans Saints come to SoFi Stadium on November 2nd. And while so much attention, rightfully so, has been placed on that Rams offense, Matthew Stafford having a career year, Devontae Adams fresh off of a 3-touchdown day, and of course, the unbelievable season of Puka Nacua so far, the Rams defense has been just as good, giving up just 16.7 points per game, plus Nate Landman, a free agent acquisition, 67 tackles, including a team record 17 against the Baltimore Ravens a couple of weeks ago. He also has 1.5 sacks. How about Byron Young? 39 tackles on the season and a team-high 9 sacks. And then, of course, there is the first-round pick, the man who everybody expects to be an all-pro at some point in his career wearing Rams horns, none other than Jared Verse. 30 tackles and 4 sacks for number 8. With Wednesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
The Southern California Kia Dealers Rams Report, driven by your Southern California Kia dealers.
Orgavattazona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
What's the best thing about Halloween parties? Gotta be the booze. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Oktoberfest is the best at Mosen Happy Hour. Half off hot bar bites and cool cocktails.
Number 2.
One rewards card player will win $10,000 cash October 26th.
And the number 1 reason.
There's Halloween, and then there's Carnival at Morongo. You could win a new Land Rover Defender October 30th.
Morongo, good times.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
We're all here. We're all ready to go again.
What's happening? How's your butt?
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Legends Attic. It was our first afternoon show Legends Attic appearance, DeMarco. And
Is it really?
It is.
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh,
Before we
okay.
had been on in the mornings. Today it is an afternoon. And then a week from tomorrow, we will be back here at Legends Attic again. Eric Gagne and Sean Green. And that will be between games 5 and 6 of the World Series. If there is
necessary.
a game 5 or 6.
So we could be celebrating a World Series.
Yeah, or it could be right in the deep end of the pool.
In the deep end of it, absolutely.
For sure.
Dude, there was nothing more intimidating than watching Gagne come out.
Dude, welcome to the jungle, blaring through the speakers. And
goggles.
Goggles, and salt-crusted hat, just looking like a lunatic.
Are
I
you
can't
sure
wait.
this guy is safe?
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
in there.
And you know what's funny? And you'll get to meet him when we do this next week. He's a nice guy from Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's, Canadians are like the nicest people in the world, right?
Yes.
They're just like super easygoing, nice folks. He's a nice guy from Canada.
What was that movie we were talking about with Nicolas Cage back in the day with Machine?
Oh, 8 millimeter.
8 millimeter, yeah. That guy was a nice guy, too.
Yeah.
Right.
You know who's in that movie?
Who?
James Gandolfini.
I know. And he played a disgusting character, too.
Yeah,
You're right,
yeah,
yes.
it wasn't great.
But there
Wasn't
you go.
great.
Put him on the mound. He's crazy. Yes.
Little tip or no tip, Laura?
All right, guys. I'm actually really cool. Shout out to
It did get a little cool once the sun went over the hill.
Lucas for lending me his zippy. All right, so we are at Legends Attic, and they have a bunch of cool memorabilia. So I thought, why not start with this one? So a signed 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card just sold for $2.7 million. But here's the twist.
Wow.
This is what they call an aftermarket card, meaning Jordan signed it recently, not when it was originally made. Because of Jordan's longtime exclusive deal with Upper Deck, signed Jordan rookie cards were hard to find for decades outside of certain copies. So they recently started to do he recently started doing private signings, including these Fear rookie cards, which are considered super rare, hence the $2.7 million. So tip or no tip, Jordan will forever be one of the players whose autograph will never lose value.
Oh, I'll go, big tip on that. It's only going to go up. Same with Brady. I mean, he's special. He's an icon. I mean, he changed sport. We talk about Steph Curry and Otani changing the sport. Who changed sports as a whole more than Michael Jordan in this country?
Not many people.
Absolutely.
Not many people.
It will only go up. And if I'm him, I would never loan money to anyone. I would never. I would just give you a signed card. Here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
Sell that.
Yeah.
Right.
So take me through it, DeMarco. When you're getting, when you're going from college to the NFL, obviously, there are football cards.
Yeah.
Do you sign a deal with a card company, or is it just understood that if you're in the league, all these companies get to make cards of you?
The guys, I mean, look, I was undrafted. It was a little bit different. But the guys that are like the Peyton Mannings, the first pick in the draft, I'm sure they have a deal.
But what about like even when you've been in the league for a while? Do you just get like a check from like Topps or Fleer or whatever? How does that work? Or
From
is it
the
just
NFL,
PA?
it's
From
part
the
of the
NFL?
licensing deal.
Okay.
I mean, everybody gets a check. I mean,
Yeah.
I was just happy to see my face on a card.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's me right there.
Oh,
yes, sir.
It would be the highlight of my life.
That's
to
what I'm
be on a
saying.
baseball card.
And they caught me on an inhale.
Oh,
Yes.
even better.
Yes. Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
looking fierce.
So I talk about this a lot. My boyfriend's grandfather is a huge sports guy all around. I mean, you name it, basketball, especially football. So he always gets a kick when he hears that I work with DeMarco. And he goes, the last time we went, he lives in Manatee. The last time we went, he took out this card and he was like, this, he's 86, okay? He's like, this is the guy, right? This is the guy you work with. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, huh, good guy. Like, but he, and I'm like, but it's just so crazy. So
Good
I'm
guy.
like,
I like that.
I think about these things because to me, you guys are just guys. Like, you know what I mean? And then people are like, yo, you're sitting next to like a Super Bowl champion. I'm like, yeah, it's DeMarco. It's not like in a bad way. It's just, I see you just as a regular guy.
Yeah.
Me too.
You little smarty pants.
Look, I have been doing this in one way, shape, or form for 32 years. And I've been very lucky to do shows with people like you and Key and Marcellus and Kirk and all these guys that have been and getting to become friends with Oral.
Yes.
And it is still just one of those, all right, this is pretty great. It never really goes away. And those little square pieces of cardboard with your faces on them are a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, the ultimate thing was to go into a 7-Eleven and your dad would give you a couple of quarters and you'd get a couple of packs of baseball cards. There was nothing like it. And when you would get a Dodger in that pack, when you would get a Laker in that pack.
You're not buying a hot dog out there at 7-Eleven?
Fudge us in
No,
that.
but I have one.
Wow.
Or pizza?
Yeah, well, you'd buy a Chateaubriand.
Speak of the devil and
at
you shall appear.
7-Eleven. But it was everything. So, yeah, when you get a guy like Jordan, Tiger, Brady, these guys, and Kobe for the reasons like those guys and because there is no more Kobe stuff, that's, I mean, that stuff is just, it's incredibly valuable and incredibly sentimental, too. Like, I still have a bunch of stuff I had when I was a kid, and I don't have a lot of stuff that's very valuable, but I still love to flip through and look at it.
See, I like you. I mean, I haven't been doing it as long as you, but I've been in this business in and out in some way, shape, or form, whether in this music or now with sports. There's a Nas picture that I have that he did an album with one of the Marley brothers, and I love that frame. Like, it's signed, to me it means a lot. Like, right now, I was like, oh my God, Puig signed my baseball plug. And he saw the jersey, and he's like, you don't want the jersey? I was like, sure.
Sure I do.
You know what I mean? Like, let me take it out. It was so, I didn't think about it. But to me, those things are, it's not going anywhere. It's not going to be for sale. For me, it's going to be displayed in, in my place. And it's just, I don't know, for someone who grew up like that, whether it's something in the music business or here, you get those like, oh, that's cool.
I've told this story before. I'll tell it again very quickly. And DeMarco, you were the person that I'm sure created this memory for a lot of people. When I was, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10, my dad took me to an Angel game. And we got there early, and it's when the players were still kind of milling around, batting practice, infield, outfield. And I was down the left field line at Angel Stadium. They were playing the Milwaukee Brewers, who were an American League team at the time. And this guy is walking down. I had no idea who he was. And I had a baseball in my hand and a pen in my hand. And he just kind of wandered over, and he signed the baseball. And I'm like, it's a guy in a Major League uniform that came over and signed my baseball. And my eyes were bugging out of my head. Like, I can't believe I just had an interaction with a Major League player. His name was Marshall Edwards.
Yeah.
He had like 60 games in the big leagues. He didn't have like a long Major League career, but I remember that guy like it happened 2 weeks ago. And he touched, like, he made kid baseball fan for life.
Yeah.
A Marshall Edwards fan for life. And it's not like he turned into Shohei Otani. He was a guy that played in the big leagues briefly. And it was an extraordinary experience.
I love that story every time. 60 games. I mean, who knew? You know what I'm saying? You
he could have walked right by me.
Never see him again. Right.
Yeah,
that's
he could have walked right by me. Instead, he's like, hey, you want me to sign your ball? I'm like,
right.
Yeah, sure, please.
Sure.
All right, you guys want one more?
Yeah, please.
All right, so Jaylen Brown, I have a Jaylen Brown quote that I'm going to read to you guys and then give you a tip or no tip. So he said, that might sound crazy, but it's not. The game has changed. He's talking about the NBA. In the 90s and the 2000s, the best players in the world were in the league. But now, in the 2020s, that's no longer the case. I do not believe all the best players are in the NBA. Of course, basketball is more than just talent and skill. The NBA is built on potential now. It's about utility guys, about assets. So tip or no tip, basketball talent is more global than ever, and the gap between the NBA and the rest of the world is just shrinking.
Oh,
you don't see that anymore.
Big tip. I was thinking about this today. Like jiu-jitsu. I was just watching these old tournaments, and it's no longer dominated by the people who created it.
The Brazilians?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's dominated by everyone else the world over. Taekwondo is no longer just in Korea. It's everywhere. So basketball, same thing. We've been playing this sport for a long time.
Yep.
There's and Michael Jordan made it global.
Yep.
LeBron made it global.
Yep.
So there were kids growing up thinking they could be superstars playing basketball. So, yeah, I agree with
everywhere.
Everywhere. Absolutely.
We all watch the Olympics, right?
Yes.
It's pretty darn close.
Right.
And we had our best guys. It's not like we just had some random college team out there. That was LeBron James and Steph Curry and Joel Embiid and Kevin Durant, and those are the best guys.
Yes.
And both France and Serbia gave us the business. We won, which was awesome.
Right.
But this was not hey, we're going to run layup lines on these guys. It was a fight from the very beginning to the very end.
This is for real.
So that's tip for sure.
This is why I love American football.
Yeah, we got a little head start on that one. Tip or no tip is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but family always comes first. Call 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. A little shop talk when we come back. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. We make a lot of decisions every day, right? You know, what are you going to eat? Where are you going to go? Which route you're going to take to work? But with Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. So don't miss any of the excitement this season, whether it's football season, basketball season. We still got a little baseball season left. Whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, or a fan of all of it like me, it always feels good to be right. And right now, Prize Picks is offering this thing called Stacks, which is awesome. You can pick the same player up to 3 times. Like, for instance, Luka Doncic, right? You want to pick more on Luka's threes. You want to pick more on his points. You want to pick more on his assists. Now you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on Prize Picks. So here's what you got to do. You got to put that Prize Picks app on your phone. Download that Prize Picks app and use the code TRAV, T-R-A-V, and you're going to get $50 in lineups after you play that first $5 lineup. It takes you about a minute. You just pick more or less on some player stats, and you are off to the races. But don't forget that code TRAV, T-R-A-V, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup at Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Coming up on that drive home after the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, we give you the Rich Eisen Show replay at 6 p.m. Special guest, Kurt Warner. And then at 7 o'clock, Rich talks to Rams head coach Sean McVay. That's all ahead. The Rich Eisen Show replay starting at 6 p.m. tonight on LA's mega sports station and the home of the Rich Eisen Show weekdays 9 to noon. ESPN LA.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gadd has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergatt.com. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
All right, we got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square. Squirrel, win this game day with Amazon Pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you and on your schedule. Whether you're running from work, home, or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff, Grab your gear and packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Playoff baseball on ESPN LA is powered by Clean Power Alliance, delivering clean energy to over 3 million residents and businesses. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org.
DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is the place to bet on NBA stars this season. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use promo code Amber and Ian. That's promo code Amber and Ian. Bet $5 and get 3 months of League Pass plus $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas.
Waba Grill.
What's our secret? It's our sauce.
Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Waba Grill. It's unexpected. It's delicious. It's saucy. It's for you.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright red hair.
Attic in Claremont, another successful Legends Attic day, DeMarco. I think your mic is off. I don't know. I can't hear it.
No,
there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
When we were sitting here and Puig was in between us.
Yeah.
Weren't you just like sitting there saying like we're talking to Puig?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Really
It's
was
pretty cool.
very, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope he makes it back. I really do.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. Once you're out for a while, it's very hard to get back in. But nothing's impossible.
Be a great ending to the movie.
It would be. Look, his story is remarkable. The way that he left Cuba, the way that he got to the United States, the way he impacted the Dodgers. He played in the World Series twice. I don't
forget that.
He only played in the major leagues for 7 years.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like he played for 20 years and you hit it right. Which, by the way, you go twice in 20 years. That's an amazing run. You go twice in 7 years. And I do think that's one of the things, and that Dodger fans, we're taking this for granted a little bit. Alicia mentioned it a second ago. It's not always like this. Enjoy it while it's happening. Enjoy the run. Enjoy having the best team. Enjoy spending the most money. Enjoy knowing that your team is going to be in the mix for us. Because when I was a kid in the 70s, Dodgers were good every year. Right? They were good every year. And then through the 80s, they were usually pretty good. The 90s, the early aughts, it was like, this is not,
Travis, I don't know how you derail this monster, to be honest. I think you're at the beginning.
Injuries, and bad signings.
And I think you'll sign more guys. You'll find the next guy. You'll find the next Vlad Guerrero.
You ready?
You'll become your superstar.
Here's the thing that I don't even like saying it out loud for fear of invoking the wrath of the baseball gods.
Yeah.
Oh.
They haven't missed on any of their big guys. Like they gave Mookie all the money. Mookie.
Yeah.
They gave Freddie a lot of money.
Freddie.
They gave Otani the money. They gave Yamamoto the money. Like, all of these guys have hit. They really, Snell hit. Eventually, one of those guys is not going to hit.
You actually underpaid for Shohei.
Yeah. Look, that thing paid for itself the moment
in
the
1
ink was
year.
dry.
Did you guys see that? That's insane.
And I got news for you. The baseball gods are on the payroll too.
Yeah. Maybe.
They're on the Dodger payroll. Come on.
It is a remarkable run, and I'm trying to enjoy it as best as I can without getting too caught up, because it is. Look, the Dodgers have been in the playoffs 14 years in a row. That's not normal.
No.
That's not how that goes.
But I think we're going to bend what is normal.
Yeah, I think
from this point on. So
I think
this
you're
will be fun, yes.
But you look at a team like Atlanta, when they were going, I think they went something like 15 or 16 years in a row.
Yeah.
That stopped. And it's just like sometimes it's, and they're still good. They're still one of the teams that's in the mix, but to stay like this is unusual.
Somebody said Tanner Scott.
Yeah, but
Conforto.
Conforto's a one-year deal.
Yeah,
Tanner Scott is a lot of money, but it's not hundreds of millions that you're not going to be able to get out from underneath. Tanner Scott is 4 years, $70 million, which is a lot, but it's not like Otani was a miss. It's not like Yamamoto was a list.
He's going to come back around.
I think so, too.
He's going to come back. He's just
Talent
having one of
wins,
those years.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah, he'll be the guy next year. and you'll forget everything.
Flush it.
It always you will, and you'll probably flush it on a World's. Here's what I'll say. Come on, JJ.
Yeah.
Come on, JJ.
We'll have some time tomorrow to break
Please.
that thing down.
Jeez.
Threes and free throws, DeMarco.
Oh my God. And I love Steph Curry, but you can't leave him open for 2 seconds.
No.
Not even a nanosecond. It's up, it's in.
Now, the second he hit that one and
the night shot, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seen that before.
Yes.
I have seen that before. So we'll be back here next week.
Can't wait.
Thursday. We got we got a little Game Over Gagne coming up. We got Sean Green as well, who, by the way, just had the greatest Dodger game offensively in history until you-know-who showed up and just said, oh, yeah, hold my beer. Watch this. I'll just go do 50-50 in one game, and then I'll do what I did in the World Series. So we got that to look forward to coming up in just a little bit more than a week. We're getting closer to the World Series. We're getting closer to that Lakers second game. They're going to pick up their first win. We will see all of you tomorrow right here on the DeMarco and Trav Afternoon Show.
It's still the American dream to own your home free and clear. If you've got excellent credit and solid home equity, the Loan Exchange can help you reach that dream faster. Right now, you can exchange your current mortgage for a 15-year fixed refinance at just 4.99% with no closing costs, no lender fees, no title, no escrow. That's right, no fees at all. You'll keep the same